Live now, are we?
We
Oh,
are
God.
live. There we are. We are
We're
live.
live.
Is
We're
anyone
live.
here? Is anyone here? Anyone?
No.
Yes.
If
Someone's on.
well,
Someone's
someone.
on already. Pal Alan. Yeah, I've got sussed out how to do all this now.
Hello, Alan. Hello, pal Alan. Hello, mate. How you doing?
Pal Alan, yeah. Hello, mate. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for taking time out to join us.
Anyway,
Yes.
It's been a bit of a rush start.
It has.
Yeah, we are live. I'm here with JB, my good mate from Northern Southerner.
Hello, mate.
Say hello, JB. So me and JB were having a quick chat before we started.
Yes.
I turned up late, and I've just bored him shitless about being hot and then getting extra hot and then eating extra hot stuff and adding extra hot stuff to that extra hot stuff.
Yes. And
so
he's talking to somebody who eats kormas.
Yeah.
That's hot enough for me. The old bloody korma's hot enough for me, that is, I'll tell you. Can't go any hotter than that.
I quite like a korma. Got to be said.
Yeah, I love them. Butter chicken as well. Butter chicken, yes. Lovely.
I had one of them the other day, actually. Was it
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Yeah. Well, I probably liked it more. Well, I don't know. I bought one of them ones from Aldi with the spice kits. But what I done ages ago was I actually made a big batch of base gravy from a proper Indian restaurant and froze it.
Oh, lovely.
So I used the curry sauce.
Yeah.
And I used a bag of my sauce as well. So it gives it a little bit more flavour and it gives you loads of sauce.
Oh, lovely. Do you drink Cobra when you have your curry? Or do you drink anything?
Well, it depends what they got in there, which is normally
Cobra,
isn't it? Or
yeah.
I had Bangla once in a restaurant.
Yeah, that's a weird one, isn't it? I had that once. Don't know why I can't remember now.
I got a glass off them as well.
You new glasses. Yeah, you like your glasses.
Yeah.
You see? You like your glasses.
We got 9
How many
in.
we got in?
We got 9. And
bloody 9?
Only 9.
Hello, mate. How you doing?
Hello, Barry.
How you doing?
We've got Alan Powell, or Powell Alan, watching along with a few Dale sides here in Bolton. You've had some
Bolton. Yeah, our Daleside brewery there, nice brewery, good traditional brewery. Harrogate, I think they're based at.
Oh, right. Yeah, I thought they were your neck of the woods.
Yeah, nice. Nice traditional brewery. I've had a few of them. I can't remember now. I've had so many. Yeah. Hello, James. How you doing?
Hello, James. Thanks for joining us. And thanks just quickly, Barry Wiles, I'm in Wicklow Island. Oh, right. Just had a Rogan Josh myself for tea. I'm jealous, mate, because I had to rush mine.
Yeah, it's my fault.
Half of mine downstairs.
You can munch on it. You can munch on it while you're doing this, I suppose.
Oh, no. Still trying to cool down, mate. Still trying to cool down. Anyway, so we've had somebody saying Daleside beers he's drinking.
Yes, good man.
Barry is waiting on a beer delivery to arrive.
Very much, very good.
Join in properly. Good man.
Good man.
And Alan has said, think you love their monkey wrench, JB?
Yes, I did. It's a strong one, isn't it? Monkey wrench. I think the only other beer I haven't had from them is the Morocco Ale. I think it is. I've had more or less everything from them. Good brewery. I like my traditional breweries. It's nice to have traditional stuff.
It's a good job he's here, mate. Otherwise, you don't know what you've had. He can tell you what you drink.
I know. What are you drinking at the moment, anyway? What's your tip?
Well, I haven't even cracked it open yet, mate. What are you drinking?
I'm drinking a Brew by Numbers, number 5, because it's been hanging about.
Number 5? Which one of number 5?
Which is the cold IPA, which I'm not a real fan of, cold IPAs, to be honest.
That's what I'm on.
What's that? Oh, yes.
There we go.
There you go. Yeah, you did tell me. My memory is like a bloody goldfish.
Probably me talking, mate.
I enjoyed that beer, actually, Drift Away.
Yes.
But the stout was a banger.
Yeah.
That stout was an absolute corker of a beer.
I said it was. I said it was good.
Yeah, it was it's one of the best ones, I think. I mean, that one you sent me about a year ago, is it the Prancers one, the Christmas one? That was really good. It's not as good as that. I didn't think it was good as the Prancers, but it's still bloody good stuff.
Yeah,
like.
That was a porter, wasn't it?
I can't remember. I can't see. I've got.
But saying that, it was, although they named it Prancers Porter, I think it wasn't actually a Christmas beer.
I can't remember when it came out. When did you send it? Was it way
It was around Christmas time, yeah.
Oh, it was Christmas time.
Or before that, yeah. Because they did say to me that although it's called Prancers Porter and it's got all the Christmassy thing, it is just a standard porter.
Yeah, because he sent it with that Samsara. Was it Samsara?
Yeah.
That was a good one. That was good. Memories are coming back now.
Yeah, memories are coming back. It's a good job we're all here, isn't it?
Yeah, good job. Good job we're all here. That was a good beer. To be honest, Stonehouse are so consistent. Yeah.
Erdinger. He'll be on the Erdinger.
Yeah, the Erdinger's all right. Expensive if you want to have it aboard.
We have a lady in here. Evening, guys.
Evening, Lorraine. What are you both drinking? Well, I'm drinking brew by numbers at the moment. I have basically all I've done is I've looked in the bottom of that cabinet, what's been hanging around.
All the shit in there, you decided.
All the shit. I'm drinking the shit tonight. Sorry about the French, Lorraine. I'm drinking the shit tonight. Yeah.
Sorry, Lorraine. Yeah.
Get it? I'm getting it out of the way.
And that's what I'm drinking.
I've even got I've even got a quality lager, which I might try later on if things get desperate.
A quality lager.
Well, it says quality lager on the can.
You're going to tell me it's that bloody Coors rip-off, aren't you? Or Carling one. What's it?
Carter's.
Carter's, yeah.
Yeah, because I was thinking of getting other beers in to compare it to, you see.
Yeah.
And I've never got round to do it yet, so it's hanging about like a bad sock. And I really, in theory, if I had half a brain, I'd chuck it down the toilet. But I'm a tight bugger, so I want to drink it.
It's not good enough for you. It's not good enough for the toilet bowl.
Exactly. See, I bought this really nice tankard while on holiday, and I haven't used it yet. And I was going to use it tonight, but I thought I can't put crap in that. I can't do it. I'll leave that for
beautiful tankard.
Yeah, it was only €10 and all.
Yeah, that's about the going rate. It's pretty good. That
is it? I don't know. I ain't got a bloody clue.
Anything like that, we're about the £10 mark. Well, €10, £10.
Well, it's funny because I saw in the Oktoberfest, and it was their tankers €50, isn't it?
Bloody hell!
Every year they change the tankard, and it's got different design on. €50.
Sort of limited.
Yeah, that would be good. Yeah.
Yes,
it would be great.
Mate. Yeah, it's been a while since.
It has been a while. Yeah. I was thinking of. Go on.
Well, I done a live, didn't I, last week quickly just to try this out, but I haven't done a proper live for a long time, and I suppose we're both busy people, aren't we? So we don't always get.
Yeah, I mean, I'll try to be free at the weekend, but at the moment, Mrs. B's got this fixation about showing one of our cats at the cat show. So,
to be fair, your cats are lovely.
No, they look lovely, but they're not the hell to live with.
That's probably what she says about you, though. I reckon get you in a cage, put you in a cat show.
Yeah,
I'll be stroking that beard like a good one, isn't he?
Yeah, we're stroking the beard like a good one. So, so I wouldn't mind betting that we're off to one next week. God help me.
Right, we'll pop on the buzzer. Barry's got Hogarden on the perfect draft in reserve.
That's nice.
One. Good, easy one, isn't it? That one?
Easy drinking. I haven't had. You know what? I haven't seen that in bottle in any of the supermarkets for a long time. That Hogarden.
I think there's smaller bottles anyway as well now.
Yeah, they were. Was it in the 6-pack
or something?
The 6-pack or something, wasn't it? Something like that. Right, what one
All
shall I
going that
choose
way.
next? Huh?
They're all going that way. 330s.
Yeah.
And just 4-packs and what have you. Hello, gents. Greetings from Ireland. Got some proper job at Crombacker and Warsteiner for the weekend.
That's.
You wouldn't argue with that, would you?
No, but I got hammered for my Warsteiner review. I think I'm the only one who didn't. I didn't really. No, it didn't do it for me. I got hammered. It didn't. No, it's the only German beer I've had. I don't know what it was. Maybe I was in a bad mood.
Yeah. To be fair, I reviewed that Dortmunder Pilsner.
Mm.
I done it while I was away in Carnarvon, so I didn't have a fridge.
Yeah.
I was just fucking freezing me nuts off with windows open overnight to try and chill a beer. I think I ended up with a cold. But yeah, because it wasn't cold enough, it didn't do it for me. And a lot of people said, "Oh, it's a great beer, that is." But
I don't know. It's I'm not going to lie and say I think it's great, and everybody else thinks it's great. It's being honest to yourself, isn't it? I suppose. Maybe I should re-review Warsteiner. That's what I do.
Yeah. Well, I don't. Like you say, if you didn't like it, you didn't like it.
I don't know. It didn't taste German enough for me. I don't know. Does that make sense? It felt more macro than.
Oh, right. Well, I suppose in a way it sort of is, isn't it?
It is, but when you go into a bottle shop and you see all these beautiful German beers because you put them on such a high pedestal, German beers in general.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think that was the thing. I mean, I do like Krombacher. That's Proper Job used to be one of my go-to beers. Yeah. If you like it, you like it. I mean, that's the. I might have this next.
Funny you didn't like that, did you? I actually didn't think it was too bad.
You know what? Some of these reviews I do, I can't even remember what the hell else.
To be honest, there's some I can't remember, but I actually thought it was all right. I'm going to whack through the comments now.
Yeah, I better go through the comments. We're waffling too long,
well, otherwise I'll end up losing them all.
Yeah.
Alan says can't beat a trad Christmas ale this time of year.
Yeah, I like a good Christmas beer. Yeah,
I think that what's the name seems to be the one, doesn't it? The thingy at the moment. Fuller's. Well, it's not Christmas, but it's a winter ale, isn't it?
Yeah,
Fuller's bloody vintage.
I like winter ales. All of that stuff.
Yeah.
There's some beers which aren't actually Christmas beers. I do associate with Christmas, really, because I used to drink them. They're usually stouts and porters and stuff, or dark beers. Old Peculiar, I used to associate with Christmas.
Exactly. I was just waiting for you to stop. I was going to say exactly. Old Peculiar. No, it's not Christmas. The flavors and everything.
And then traditional bitters as well, like Theakston's XB as well. I used to drink that at Christmas. It's weird, isn't it? How you go around a year and you certain times a year you levitate towards different types of beer.
Yeah. Well, I've drunk quite a few of that stout, the Dark Force.
Yeah,
since it's come out, which is quite odd.
It did feel Christmassy, that actually.
Well, I don't know. I think it's just the cold and the dark outside, and you just think, I don't really want an ice cold pint of lager. I want something.
The evenings are getting in, and you think, oh well, you need a fireside beer type of thing.
Yeah, that's it.
You know what I mean? But nah. Just open this.
John 78. Evening.
Hello,
gents.
mate. Hello, John.
Just on the bus home from Whitchurch.
On the bus home.
Been in a few pubs. I met John once, actually. He lives in Wrexham, and he come up to me when I was at the Wrexham Beer Festival. And he said, I know you, basically. I think he actually said I'm John 78.
Was he starstruck, or were you starstruck?
I'm starstruck, to be honest.
Did you have to hand out autographs and stuff,
No, but a few. I think the ones who organised it, there's a pub in Wrexham, or is it Chester? I can't remember, called the Drunk Monk. And they organised it. And she knew of me, but I was actually doing reviews in the foyer bit. I said, "Oh, can I have this table so I can do a review?" Yeah, use it. Don't worry about the shirts and that. Just move them out of the way. But no, I had a good chat with him and everything. Yeah, sound chap.
Yeah, it's nice when that happens. It's happened to me once. It's nice when it happens. It's only happened to me once, and that was in a furniture store. It was in a furniture store.
Let me guess. They said, "We're coming out for a new sofa."
Just see me there.
Need a comfy chair.
Yeah, a brief conversation. That was it, really. I would have done. I'll try to get a bloody cheap sofa out of him because the bloke who recognised me worked for him.
All right. How do Red Devil, Simon?
Hello, Red Devil.
He's on the Jupiler in a Heineken glass. Now, this chap, he sent me a few beers the other day.
Did he?
Yeah, one went up yesterday.
But
he sent me 2 beers, and I've been to buy some shit off him today.
Been to buy some shit off him. That's nice. You have to rephrase that.
Some bar stuff. And he ended up giving me another beer anyway. So he said he'll be having a few tonight, and his mates will be round his house. So are your mates round your house, Simon? Let me know.
Oh, it'll be early yet, won't it?
Oh, no, he was going to start real early, he was.
Hello, Lewis.
How do, Lewis? Good to see you, pal. Bottle of Old Peculiar this end. Was the PD keg that much better? I thought it was. But I guess it depends on how much you want to spend, doesn't it? I think generally on keg, they tend to be better. Now, how do you justify the extra pricing better? Depends on what you get out of it. But it was a great keg.
Do you think Theakston would bring out another keg? Like XB or XB would be good, I would say.
Do you know what I want? I'd like to see the mild.
Yeah.
I had when I played darts last year or the year before, we went up to this place and they actually had Theakstons on, and they had their best bitter, which I had first, and it was all right. But I tried the mild afterwards, and I ended up staying on the mild because I really enjoyed that. So I'd like to see the mild. But
yeah, I mean, Theakstons are fantastic. I've always been a fan of Theakstons. Been drinking Old Peculiar for years. I mean, you know, Rig Welter's a good one from Black Sheep across the road as well. That's a good dark beer. That'd be interesting to see that on the PD even, wouldn't it? Black Sheep Rig Welter.
Yeah, it'd be good to see some of them. I'll tell you the amount of times you do, or I've done, like answering questions for the perfect draft. When you can leave recommendations to breweries.
Yeah.
The amount of times I've recommended Stonehouse. Because that'd be nice to get some of theirs on keg, but
I mean, I don't know what the criteria is. Who approaches who, or does it the brewery approach, PD or Phillips, or is it the other way around?
Perfect draft, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I'd imagine. To keep their machine in the, keep it relevant, I suppose.
Yeah.
In a way.
Right, who's the next one? Alan's in. Did anyone pick up Oktoberfest beers?
I did it last year.
Yes,
you did it last year.
Yeah, I done it last year, so I didn't bother this year.
No,
I think they're the same beers as well, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, for me, I think that is a hell of a release.
Yeah, 25 quid hasn't even gone up either.
Yeah, it's a hell of a release, and it's worth getting every year. I mean, there's some beers in that I thought were absolute stonkers. They really were really good. Even the worst ones I thought were the worst were still bloody good. Like,
yeah. Well, this goes to show, doesn't it? Liam's just uploaded a video.
Yeah,
one of them out of there. Can't remember what out of that Cookle something or whatever.
Yeah,
but I think I recall saying that was one of my favourite ones out of it. And yet, I think
that was good.
One, Hopfenhammer, I think, or something.
Yeah.
I think he reviewed that the other day, and I think that was possibly one that I wasn't so keen on.
My favourite,
people liked it.
I think my favourite one from that was a brewery. It began with F, Foul something, Foul Burger. I can't remember.
I can't.
Anyway, I know the label if I see it. It was a bloody good stonker. But I was intrigued by the pamphlet you got in the box because it showed what else they did. So I went online to investigate, and they do this Christmas box, and it looks bloody awesome. This Christmas box, it's all cans, and everything was different. Everything was different. I think it's about, I can't remember how many was in it, but
foreign beers, was it, or
all German stuff, German and Austrian. I think some of it was Austrian in it as well. And I looked at it, I thought, wow, I would love to get hold of that. And every beer was different. Every beer looked fantastic.
Right, hang on, we'll get up, we'll catch up. We're going away again. So Nathan's on the Hertog Jan Grand Pilsner on PD. That was another keg I reviewed, and a lot of people love it and really, really like it. It didn't wow me. It just felt like a slightly stronger version of Hertog Jan. And at the time, I think when it was released, it was about £7 more a keg. So for me, I was expecting to take a bit more. Still a good beer. But I couldn't see where the extra £7 come in apart from the 0.6% ABV or 0.7% ABV. I don't know.
I think I had the same experience because I haven't got a PD of it. I had it abroad in a bottle, and it didn't feel. It felt a little bit ordinary.
Yeah.
There's a small beer festival on 15th, and is by Magic Dragon and Drunk Monk. There you go, free entry.
Do you know what though? The problem with that is, I think we've got people coming up that weekend.
Dragon there.
It's 15th or 16th. They're coming up from. They come to see their mum in Stourbridge.
Wow.
I've known the girl for ages, and then I met a partner when we went on holiday to Cape Verde, which was completely random because we didn't arrange to go together. And I haven't really spoke to her properly for God knows how long. You know what I mean? It's very random. And we're actually stopping in the same hotel and everything. So they're coming up to see. He's coming up to see his mum. He's recently lost his dad, as it happens. So on the way back around, coming home, they're going to come and see us for a night. I'll take them down.
I'll get a bit messy then.
It might do. They're vodka and Coke drinkers. They are.
Oh God.
By the messy. Red Devil. Baz, don't say shit. Get me locked up. It was merch. I need. Yes. Well, you know what I mean. It was just beer stuff. Shit. It was merch. I don't say merch because if my missus watches it, she goes, I've hidden everything at home at the moment. I'm going to gradually sneak it out at intervals. You go fucking potty. Yes, and you need to follow JB.
Yeah, Northern Southern Beer Reviews. There you go. That's a plug. Hello, Buzz. How you doing? How you doing, Buzz? Mate? Nice to hear from you.
Yeah,
nice to hear from you.
Apparently, he's your best friend.
Yeah, he's lovely. He's been following me for a very long time, and you know, it's always nice. I really appreciate people who follow us and watch this. I do talk to him. I'd email him and stuff, you know, see how he is and stuff. And it's nice. It's really nice.
Yeah. Is he good now? Is he? I got to admit,
hope so.
Because I know he had a few health problems, didn't he?
Yeah, I hope he is. I hope he's better. He's been a bit quiet lately, but it's nice to hear from you, mate.
That'll be your reviews, that will.
Might be sending him asleep. I've got a habit of sending people to sleep.
That's fine.
Have you got the double diamond is, mate, never. Now, double diamonds before my time.
Yeah. I've never know it, but I've never drunk it.
70s. I remember seeing scenes from the Sweeney when they were in a bar having a punch up or whatever, and you see the double D on the bar.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, the big double D. Yeah,
yeah. I've never had it in my life. Never had it in my life.
It'd probably come out about 2%, wouldn't it, or something?
Oh, I hate to think. Just to Picantas. That's one of my favourite Erdingers.
I've never had that myself. Never had it.
That is a lovely beer. It's really. I really liked it. It's quite hard to get hold of. I actually got it from a bottle shop in Ripon, and it's really, really nice. I've really enjoyed it. It's a good one. Highly recommend you try that.
You know what? I've over the years, like I've looked at all the Oktoberfest beers, and I've looked at the sort of the German beers, and there's so many in there that you got like the Picantus, you got Crystal Weizen, and then you got this, that, and you just think,
oh,
fucking difference is there? What is it?
It is, and it's amazing that they all come under the strict purity law, don't they? It's amazing how many different variations, but I did like that.
I look at them all, and you know what I mean? Because there's hundreds of them, isn't there? And you have a budget, if you like. You sort of, because you have to rate it in a bit. And I don't know which one to get. And and you look at them, and you don't really know what they fucking are.
You know what I do? The best thing I do is every time I go to York and I go into Trembling Madness, they've got a nice kind of like selection of German. I have my phone on me, and I'll put it in and see if I've done it. Anything from this brewery.
Yeah.
And that's the way I do it.
I do that in the supermarket. I think, have I had that one?
Yeah. And of course, sometimes they change the name of the beer, and they change the name. Badger's terrible for that.
Yeah, the artwork and everything, isn't it? And you're like,
yeah, really.
I actually picked up, what was that? Caramel Porter from Northern Monk.
Oh, I don't know if I've had that.
It was. Well, I reviewed it.
Yeah.
Ages ago, with the daughter. Now,
did you?
At the time, I didn't remember. I'm not sure if we had 440ml cans or 330ml. And then they put the same one up in a 440ml can. I picked it up because I didn't think I'd reviewed it. And I was like,
I'll sometimes do re-reviews. It might be worth doing the odd re-review. I've done a few.
I've done a few. That wasn't. I was just like.
Sometimes I think Northern Monk and supermarkets. I just don't like. You look at them and you think. I don't think much of them, to be honest, when in the supermarket, and they're more than capable of brewing brilliant beer. Northern Monk.
In my view, right, you've got. I can't say anything about Ireland because I don't really know enough about Irish breweries, but you've got Wales, and Tiny Rebel. Right?
Yeah.
And up in Scotland, you got Brewdog doing exactly the fucking same, basically.
Yeah.
And in England, you got fucking Northern Monk. They're all just doing that.
The trilogy of shit.
Yeah. Lord of
basically, it is. But and I know that when these breweries actually seriously want to actually brew a decent beer, they are more and more than capable of doing it.
Yeah.
And they got the facilities to do it, but I just find it frustrating that the supermarket, it's all down to pence, isn't it? Some of these deals, and I suppose sometimes I just want to get their name in the supermarket just to,
I think that's how supermarkets have gone. I said to you the other day, I think to a certain extent, supermarkets have killed craft beer.
They've definitely killed the bottle shop, that's for sure.
But to me, I don't know. I just think what you get in the craft beer you used to get in supermarkets 3 more years ago when I started, there were good beers at £3.
They were
good beers. And now they seem to be awful beers at £4.
Yeah, the good beers are very much in a minority in the supermarket. There are certain breweries I do still respect you find in the supermarket. I do like Vocation. I still think
pretty solid.
They're our best of a bad bunch in the supermarket, to be honest. And Polly's as well. I do like Polly's as well. You get them now and again in supermarkets, But your Northern Monks and your Brewdogs. I mean, Brewdog, I think. Who's worse, Tiny Rebel or Brewdog? That's a good question. I think they're about the same.
I think, like you say, they can brew good beer. I think they're as shit as each other.
Yeah.
But Brewdog just brew shit beer.
Yeah.
And Tiny Rebel brew shit beer with loads of flavourings.
Yeah. I mean, for me, the flavourings has got to be done right. Fuller. Was that Falter beer? That's the one. That's the one. Yeah, I loved it. I really like that one, mate. Yeah,
we've got somebody from America on. Well, hang on. I've missed him. Well, he certainly commented. Rod J. Beer Ventures.
Yeah, Rod J. Beer. I do like Rod. Sometimes he has a live on a Thursday their time. I'm up early for work, and I get the tail end of it. He's really good. I've been a big fan of Rod for years. He's one of the originals. He really is.
He's a right dude, isn't he?
He is. He's brilliant. He's brilliant. He's really, really good. I used to watch quite a few of his, and there used to be an American reviewer called Maria Devan. Right. I don't know if she's still going. She was really good at picking out flavors. She was a really good reviewer.
Barry Miles also have the Erdinger Crystal and a Duvel for good measure. This may not end well. Hey, I'll tell you what. Do you want to borrow my glass for that Duvel? You might need a few more bottles of it.
How many bottles can you get into the Duvel glass? How many do you reckon?
12.
12.
It actually costs. If I wanted to fill it, it cost me more to fill it than the actual glass cost me.
You know what? It's a bloody good idea for video, that, you know.
Oh, I think 3 people tried it a few years ago. When
they did. I remember it, and it killed them.
Yes, it did.
I remember watching it.
I can't see me keeping the glass if I do anything like that.
Best brewing iron is Mayo, a small brewery called Eskin. Google it. I'll have a look at that. I do like the Irish beers I've dabbled in. O'Hara's I really like. Sullivan's, that one I sent you.
Yeah.
Well, that's hellish. That was. I haven't seen it since that. That was really good. You know, it's more than about Guinness Island, isn't it? If you get beyond the Guinness and the Murphys and get really into it,
yeah. I guess that's it. Us over here don't really sort of know so much about that. Unless you really look into it, whereas Captain Island will know. I did get an Irish beer. What? Whiplash.
Yeah.
Whiplash. Oh, hang on. What's happened here? He's gone. He's come back.
Whiplash.
Is he coming back?
Was a banger.
What are you doing? You disappeared.
Who, me?
Yeah, I must have touched something.
You touched something. He wants me off already. Already bored everybody shitless.
Let me go back to old Bazza.
Yeah. I'll have a look at that.
Yeah.
I'll have a look at that.
Always interesting to hear.
Did you guys see the view from Simon on Sainsbury's? It was brown. No. But I'll tell you what. I saw the thumbnail because I don't watch stuff if I haven't had it. But I'll tell you what. After seeing that thumbnail, I'm off to Sainsbury's in a couple of weeks. I'm going to look for that bugger. He's got to be done, isn't it?
Belgian style beer brewed in Ireland by two
former vets.
Definitely got to try it out now.
Yeah, I've got to try that.
It sounds far too interesting.
Brewdog by Country Mile, scummy company, shite beer. Yeah, I mean, I can't disagree with that comment whatsoever.
You know what? Right, I've had a few emails. Now I've got the Pinter, haven't I? They have now released Punk IPA on the Pinter to homebrew, and they've actually released a Brewdog fucking Pinter.
I'm not surprised.
I'm not fucking going down that route, mate.
No.
I gotta admit, I might be tempted to get the Brewdog Punk IPA thing to try it. Not the Pinter, just the thing.
I'm trying to think the last Brewdog beer I actually did quite like, and I've gone back years. I think can't even remember. I think it's one of the stouts they brought out. Would have been a stout.
I think the IPA was the Punk IPA, the original one. I didn't have it.
I remember the original,
the 6% one.
Yeah, back in the day.
I never had that, but I had the 5.6. So how much better was the 6% compared to the 5.6?
You know what? I couldn't bloody tell you.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell. Such a long time ago.
I got 7.
I don't know if it was the 6%. I don't even know if it's a 6%. I can't remember. You know,
it used to be good, didn't it?
It was renowned for being top class because they used to say that they took their inspiration from Sierra Nevada and Stone and everything, and that's where they got their inspiration from Punk IPA from. But
now they've gone down the McDonald's route.
Now, I think Punk IPA's got more in common with Doom Bar than anything else.
Well, Jay meant gents, not grants. That's fine, mate. Don't worry.
That's fine, mate. We forgive you. Hello, Mr. Ronald. How you doing? I watched his Stonehouse review this week. That was really interesting, really good. He liked it.
He's a good chap. He is actually. He started when I started and disappeared. But,
did he? I didn't know.
Yes, yes. He started pretty much within a couple of weeks, I think.
Wow.
Well, say a couple of weeks, couple of months or something. He was there though, exactly the same time, and then just disappeared, and he's come back again. So,
it's what you having, Ronald? Back anyway.
Let us know what you're on, Ronald. Say.
Yeah, it's true though. It's true because he's a legend. Rod is a legend. He is. He's
about 10 years, isn't it? He's been doing it or longer.
Yeah, he's been doing it as long as this old bugger here. But you know, he's done a lot. He's done a lot. He's got people together, created a community out there, and it's always got a lot of time for him.
It's a shame, and I find with the American reviewers, I'd love to sit and go on a live and watch, but that time difference could just be a killer, can't it? It
is, and I think the main reason why I don't really watch that much American is because of the beers. You can't get the beers here, and I think that's the thing which hampers it. But it always, when I do, it's always Rod. It's at the top of the list, definitely.
I think he knows his stuff anyway. That's the always.
Oh yeah, it definitely does.
The same as that. What's the name as well? Actually, who I went live with, Chad.
Oh yeah,
he's actually an official beer taster, so it was quite good.
Is he really?
Chat. Yeah.
Is he? You remember that fellow who passed away called Greg?
Yes.
He was a monster of a reviewer. He was wow.
What did he start off again? Because a lot of I saw videos. He started in a certain way. I was saying, "Let's take a look at what's in the fridge."
Cheers, everybody! Let's take a look in the fridge.
Yeah, it's quality.
Brilliant. It's brilliant.
It's you hope, don't you, when you do reviews and or you do stuff like this? I always think when you do something, you watch some people and something you think that's fucking genius. It's genius.
Brilliant. It's brilliant. He did it every review he did, and he done them over.
Something that was my niche thing.
Yeah, and you weren't copying anybody or felt like you're copying anybody. You could do something like that. I mean,
something that comes up and you just say, and people take to it.
Yeah, but he was one of the originals. He was one of the originals. That Greg fellow. He was a monster review. He's done loads.
I've got to scroll down again now. We are catching up, actually. We are catching up.
I hope so. I do apologise for waffling on.
Ronald saying hello to Ali. Big fan. Top man.
He's a top man. He is. He is.
I tell you what, there can't be much on TV in America if he's watching me.
What time be about midday now, isn't it? Be a load of chat shows. I'm sure there will be. Or be a load of political rubbish at the moment.
Yeah.
Something like that.
You have Donald Trump running around the states.
Donald Trump.
Avoiding bullets.
Avoiding bullets.
Ali D saying hello to Mr. Ronald.
The two Ronnies.
The two Ronnies, yeah.
Two Ronnies, brilliant.
Still at work, but having you guys on. God, I tell you what, I'm in the wrong job, aren't I?
I'm in the
I
wrong job.
do that sometimes. Actually, I have done. I've actually gone onto a live while I've had my phone on the side and I'm there fucking rolling away.
Me, I can't comment on that just in case my boss watches it.
I'm all right, mate. I'm all right. I'm my own boss.
Yeah, you're all right.
I just hope my customers don't watch it. Well, I thought we were getting through, and there's loads again.
Did you get thought? Did you get thought
through,
today?
How did you get? Yes, I know. Yeah, what he's asking Mr. Ronald how he got through today.
Oh,
because he's got a few issues, and he's having to carry right now.
Right. No worries.
Did love the Lost Cosmonauts by North Brewing. Used to pick up. Yeah,
that's cool. Yeah, that's all right. That's going back.
They used to be good. North
Brew. Yeah, I haven't had a North beer for a while.
They used to do some good stuff.
They did, yeah, they did. I'll just shut the door. The cat's just coming.
Cat's just coming.
Bloody cats.
That's it. Ronald's replying 6 hours on a Friday, having a few beers and a curry about 9ish. Good man. I had chili con carne, mate. Fucking killing me. Beardy beer reviews, not beardy beard reviews. I always call him that. Beardy beer reviews. How are you, pal?
Hello, Brett. How you doing? How you doing, mate? Hope you're keeping well.
He had his daughter and that. So good on you, lad. Enjoy a couple of beers.
Yeah, a few beers.
Top man, fancy curry was right. I won't go through every conversation everyone else is having. They can do that themselves and see that.
So everyone's talking to each other. Oh, yeah. By the way.
Yeah. I had the case of Brewdog from my sister one year. They all tasted the fucking same generic. Do you know what, right? My daughter, one Christmas, she got me a box of Brewdog beers.
Yeah.
And obviously, she's special needs and that. I got a cat meowing outside now. I'm going to sort it out in a minute.
Yeah, well, mine's inside now.
She bought me these beers, like.
Yeah.
And I was just like, you know, when you go, oh, cheers, that's great. And you just think, oh, no.
Yeah, but you've got to, though. You've got to. You know, it's like your auntie buying you a pair of socks for Christmas, you know.
You wear them.
Great, yeah. You know.
I appreciated the beer and the idea was right, you know what I mean? Because she knows I like beer. But
but you know.
I can't believe you're giving me these ones. I like you, but
you got to be a spoiled brat and say, yeah, I don't want them.
Yeah. I went and sat under the Christmas tree with me back facing everyone. That's what
your arms folded.
Yeah. Just hold the fort for a minute, JB, because I've got to go and let this cat out. Do me head in.
Right. Well, Barry goes out and he lets his cat out. I've just let my cat in. He's sitting over there and he's making a mess. This is a problem when you have cats and you do YouTube. They try to kind of like infiltrate your videos, and they try to kind of like disrupt everything, like it's doing with Barry. Just there, completely lost it. Anyway, that's what I call a lack of looking after your cat. You got to keep them happy, you see. As long as you keep them happy and amused. I'm just giving them some advice on cats.
Well, I'll tell you what, if anyone knows, you know.
Oh, I don't.
You are the cat man. You're the scat man.
I'm not a cat man, no.
Cat man John. What do you call
Cat man John? Catman beer reviews.
Catman do.
Yeah, what have you got now then? What have you got?
Well, I've still just got that to finish, but
aye.
Going to Stonehouse again.
Yeah, it's a good beer, classic.
So we'll go through again.
Right.
There we go. Mr. Ronald, Brewdog are so trash these days. Bless them.
Yeah,
they get so much great publicity, don't they?
Yeah, but so does programs like wedding programs where people just marry each other.
Oh, fuck it, yeah. Oh, hello. Let's get married.
Yeah, hello. Well, let's get married. What a load of crap that is.
Blind date. Let's go and meet in the woods. get totally naked, have sex, and then see if we get married.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a load of shite,
Don't
isn't
get
it?
me on that.
No, I won't.
Ronald's on the Crombacker pills tonight, so that'll make you happy rather than the Warsteiner.
No, Crombacker is good, yeah.
I'll do
Hello,
Raggy.
Raggy.
Raggy's
Hello,
coming.
Raggy.
Anyone that hasn't subbed, give Raggy a
Yes,
sub.
Raggy.
He's not enough as it is anyway, but you know.
He's a legend.
He
He's
was
a
actually
legend,
around my
Raggy.
neck of the woods the
Was
other
he?
week. Yes, some of his videos. He's mould. He's been in mould.
He's a Forest supporter as well.
Yeah, let's forget about football for now.
Yeah, let's forget about football.
The wheels are falling off my team.
Oh, well, you think the wheels have fallen off your bloody wagon? What about ours?
Well, nobody had put any on yours. They took them off last season.
It's got to be a long afternoon tomorrow, I tell you.
Who you got?
Man City. Can't get absolutely battered.
I think Simo will have something to say to you tomorrow, will he?
I won't be replying to him.
Ignoring him, yeah.
I'll be ignoring him. I'm sure
that. Ali D. Ali said, "Evening Raggy's beer reviews. You can get Bud Light and Budweiser and whatnot. What more do you need, JB? There you are. What more do you need?
Well, what? I mean, nothing else really.
I think the question is, what less could you get?
Well, what about that one then?
Oh, dear.
I'll eclipse it all. There
That's
you go. I was tempted. You know what? You're very lucky I didn't send you a can of that. I should have.
Yeah.
I should have.
To be honest, the luck I've had with the ones Liam sent me, you probably should.
I should have.
He said to me, he said, "Oh, I'm going to send you some alcohol-free ones next time." I said, "Well,
who was the other guy that died? English fella, big lad, and bold. Well, the guy who died. That's Terry Kay. Beer Goggles Reviews. My hero, my beer reviewing hero.
He was 1300. Got you going.
1300 videos of the best beer reviews I've ever seen.
Look at that.
Brilliant.
The sediment on the bottom of the glass.
Yeah. Look at that. Nice. I wonder if I'll get that in my Carters in a minute.
You'll be lucky to find any alcohol in it, let alone any sediment.
Can't wait for that one.
Beer Goggles, Terry Kay, Mr. Ronald. We are catching up again. Everyone's getting bored.
Beer Goggles. He was without Terry Kay, I wouldn't be doing this. I'll tell you now.
Yeah.
No way.
Kev Starr, nice to see you, mate.
Nice to see you, mate. Just bought my first cider. I pressed last year. Tastes much better than commercials crap. Yeah.
I bet it's about 9% as well, isn't it?
Oh, can't beat a good old 9% cider. Yeah, Mr. Wally, yeah, he is.
I never saw any of his, you know. I didn't know him.
It's still on. His channel's still up as far as I know.
Yeah. Do all craft beer fans have cats? Mine's at the door now as well. See? I bet if we went outside, right? I bet there'd be 3 cats having a fucking chat. It'd be yours and mine. Oh,
yeah.
Right, John. Yeah, all right, mate.
Yeah, it will be. It will be.
Well, they'll be in some dirty old garage place, wouldn't they? All sitting there having a chat and peeing up the wall or something.
Peeing up the wall. Yeah. Bloody things. Don't know where he's gone. He's gone somewhere. Where's he gone? Where are you gone? Oh, you're up there. He's just looking at me.
Yeah.
There was only one thing that could have been worse than Brewdog that she bought me would be a case of Carlin. Yes, I'm glad he said Carlin, not Carter's.
Carter's, yeah. That's Coors, I reckon. I swear that's Coors, that one.
Well, the thing is, it begins with car. You've got Carling, the same amount of letters in this as Carlin. Hello, Lee, mate. How you doing?
I just think the Coors thing with the mountains. But
yeah. I wonder if Northern Monk are having money troubles. I see they had crowdfunding recently. And well, if they keep putting shite out, people won't buy it. That's the end of the wait. That's the bottom line, Lee, isn't it? It's if they've got, money problems, they'll put it on themselves.
That's my point with supermarket beer.
Yeah.
they call it craft beer in the supermarkets,
Mm.
but that is not what craft beer is it? Really?
No. And some
It's
of
not
it is
what it went to
embarrassing.
be. Yeah,
Some of it's
it would be not as
embarrassing.
good as it was, would it? If it was like that all
No,
the time.
no, it's embarrassing. I mean, would they be better off just putting 2 beers out a year in a supermarket? Better quality beers at that? Yeah, most probably would. I think people would respect them more as a brewer if they just did that instead of just plying the shelves with anything. Oh,
Yeah.
it's endless, endless.
I don't want to be rude to people, but I can't help but feel that when they put these beers in the supermarkets,
Hmm.
and I'm not trying to say that I know anything, but they seem to just be aimed at people that haven't got a clue. I don't know. I'm not saying everyone out there doesn't have a clue. Even people on here, I'm not saying any of that. But what I mean,
I think it's a mixture. I think for where I go to Tesco's up here, Durham, wherever. It's kind of like every time I go down a beer aisle through the day, it's like students, like students
yeah,
from university. They tend to go for stuff like that as well.
it's they're marketing people, in my view, that, as I said, I think don't really have much of a clue or haven't tried a decent craft beer, or they just it's a trend.
It's a trend. I think it's a trend now.
I remember a few years ago, before I even started, somebody used to come out and say on YouTube that it's for bearded hipsters. And, I'm going to say, right, people took that as an insult. But when you look at how craft beer has gone, it feels like they're brewing beer for people who just want to be seen with a fancy can in their hand rather than...
Yeah, I mean...
Is that harsh?
It's not harsh. I think there is an element of truth in that. I think, you do get them craft beer bars which are open in odd hours and stuff, and the expense of some of the craft beer as well puts it in more of an elite league, if you know what I mean. It's like you go out with your mates, everybody's drinking, Kronenberg or whatever, and you're the only one drinking something different. So there is an element of truth in that, I think. But I think at the end of the day is the more of it's going into the supermarket, the more of it feels more cheapened and more, same old, same old. To be honest, sometimes I think some breweries are brewing the same beer but calling it something different every year.
Yeah.
It feels it. It does.
Look who's in. Your mate. It was only a couple of minutes. I bet by the time he put this comment up, I bet we just mentioned Southampton, Man City.
Yeah. Between the time he put this comment up and I mentioned Southampton, tomorrow, Man City will be about 4 or 5-0 up. So,
how do you say? Oh, thanks for joining in. Are you Lee as well? Because I didn't say it.
Cheers, Simo. Yeah, cheers, Simo, mate. Cheers, Lee.
Apparently, Northern Monk has sold out. So these are
sold out.
A nice 7.5%. That's his cider.
Nice session strength cider to keep you going.
9 of them tonight to sort you out.
9 of them tonight, and the room starts spinning.
Yeah. I think it may be about room spinning. Atomic torpedo.
Oh, that had me the other week. That God.
I noticed with both them beers, the double the hazy double IPA thing, and that. Whew.
I haven't had that other one yet. I got it over there. I was going to do it tomorrow, but I might keep that. For a couple of weeks. I picked up I picked up a few. Funny enough, picked up some supermarket ones, which I might have to get. Tiny Rebel.
Go on, show people what you got.
No, it's a boxes right over there. There's a double IPA from Tiny Rebel in Sainsbury's. I've picked up.
And what is it? Who's knew it?
It's kind of like it's got a swirly thing on the can. Huh?
It's not that who's cooler than cool, no.
7.5. Oh, I got that as well. Why? You've had that, haven't you?
Yeah.
Is it shit?
Yeah.
Is it? I picked up
I've had worse.
I
It's
picked up
a double
picked
New
up
England IPA.
a Fuller's beer that Deepin has done, but I haven't watched the review.
Right.
He said it's shit. That's what he told me in a message. Well, I said I like
Fuller's one.
shit, so I picked it up. It was £1.35.
A Fuller's one.
Yeah, Griffin Gold. So I picked that. I didn't watch his review. Like he said, it was shit.
I thought he said it was all right.
Did he? I don't know.
Anyway, Lee said hello to Simo. Simo said hello back.
Hello back.
Kev Star is Blackberry Port is top stuff at 21% and all. Fucking hell.
Well, I'll tell you what,
I'll
stick that in your car.
I'll tell you what, don't get me on port either. Do you know what? My father-in-law got me on that. He used to go to the in-laws. I'd drink a fair few beers I would in the daytime. While we were having dinner and that. Then we'd have wine. Then we'd have port later. I enjoyed it so much, I'd end up carry on drinking.
Oh, I love it with a bit of cheese.
About the third time of throwing up on a different occasion at the end of the night and making everything purple, I decided port isn't for me because I get carried away.
It's nice with a bit of cheese.
Oh yeah, we'd have cheese, everything. We'd have a Sunday there. We'd start drinking about 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
And we'd have our dinner about 3. We'd have wine with that, carry on drinking, and then cheese and crackers and port and all this, that, and the other. And then I'd go home.
Biscuits.
Yeah. I'd go home and fucking drink more and be as sick as a fucking dog. I went through a phase, honestly, of having so many Mondays off because I would I'd just cane it. And it got to the point I thought, I can't keep doing this. It's costing me money.
And I can't keep doing it. I can't handle the port.
Yeah.
Don't get me on the port.
The one day, I think I had 10 500ml bottles of some beer, right?
Yeah.
We had wine with the dinner, right?
Yeah.
We had 2 bottles of port between us, between 4 of us.
Yeah.
Which you might think, oh, that's not much, but it is strong, isn't it? And when they went home, I finished off half a bottle of white wine and had another small bottle of port.
Oh, bloody Nora. Bloody bit of blue nun. Bit of blue nun and a bit of port.
And my missus heard me get up. And she could hear me rushing for the toilet, right? Yeah. And all she heard was a splat. And she said she just put her head under the covers. The bathroom was purple.
Oh,
anyway, enough about me getting drunk.
Yeah, enough of that. Purple bathrooms.
Yeah.
It'll be all right if you're Prince, but if you're Baz, it won't be very good.
No. I did clean it up as well. Although she did say in the morning I didn't get it all. There were still splashes. Good job I'm a painter, isn't it? Anyway.
Yeah, it's a good job, isn't it? It does help.
Saves you a bit of money.
Hi, watching his beer reviews, doing his...
So Lee said, Lee commercialised, went down the same route as Tiny Rebel and Brewdog.
Yeah.
Yeah, Terry K, what a beer reviewer he was. Baz, check out his channel, still on you. I have watched him a couple of times, but I didn't know of him when I started until you actually said.
No, he influenced a lot of people. He influenced a lot of reviewers. A lot of views you see now on the internet have been going for a long time.
Yeah.
He influenced them. So,
my influences are probably you and Dean.
Oh God.
You, Dean, and Scott, because you were the ones that I was watching generally.
Well, it was me and Dean started at about the same time.
Yeah.
And we were on the back end of the first generation. So in the first generation of beer reviews on the internet, you had Hobscene, Terry K, of course, Real Ale Craft Beer, Danny, Sofa King Drunk. He was the first.
Yeah.
He was right at the beginning also.
Kent beer reviews?
No, Kent came after us.
Oh, right, okay.
He came after us. So he was about a year or 2 after us because he turned up.
And Harry, was he after you as well?
Harry was before me.
Okay, yeah.
Harry, funny enough, I've actually gonna do a couple of beers from his brewery because he's a head brewer at Ramsbury, isn't he?
Oh, right, okay.
And I'm gonna put his channel in the description when I do him. I always had a lot of respect for him. He knows his stuff. He does. but Harry was before me. I think he was. But no, it's good to see new channels coming.
Yeah. Free from blackberries. I'm guessing that's regarding the port. Northern Monk have been shite recently. They have Simo.
I think they've been shite all the time, mate.
Again, gone down that route of I don't give a fuck. Ali D thinks
well, he says it is a Carlin. I think it's a Carlin. You think it's a cause.
Well,
Open to debate.
They shouldn't have put the mountains on it. Get rid of the mountains.
Well, they've tried. Well, they've got the bloody Union Jack on it. Imagine if you're a German tourist and you come to the UK and you go, oh, I'll tell you what, I need to go to, is it Aldi? I got this from me, wasn't it? If I need to go to Aldi and get some proper beer, because in Germany, Aldi most probably have proper beer, won't they?
I'll tell you what, they got a fine selection of Perlenbacher stuff in Berlin.
I bet they have. I had a friend. Huh?
Me and the missus went there just for grab a couple of beers. She'll get some nibbles, yeah.
Yeah.
We come out there with a 2-litre bottle of Coke.
Yeah.
2 big, huge bags of crisps.
Yeah.
I had 24 bottles of Perlenbacher, different beers.
Right, fantastic. I've reviewed a few different Perlenbachers. I got a friend who lives on the hot Dutch border who sent me a plastic Perlenbacher bottle.
Yeah, that's what they roll in 6 packs of plastic bottles.
And I heard a rumour they had them in vending machines over there as well.
I didn't see any when I was there.
No,
I was in Berlin.
I'd imagine they would.
It was something like €2.79 for 6 bottles, 500 ml. €2.79 when I went there. I think we only spent about €20 with everything we got. 24 bottles.
That's good. That
the crisps were about £4 a pack. Those were the dear things.
I'm gonna do myself. Well, I'm gonna drink it anyway.
Anyway, I'll tell you what. Let's try and catch up with the comments instead.
Yeah, I'm sorry we're boring people. I know the news is on at the moment and stuff, and it's 7 o'clock.
The Northern Monk and TT beer interests me. What's the TT one?
The TT beer. Not sure.
Was it supposed to be TR, Tiny Rebel?
I don't know. It could be. Timothy Taylor. No, they've done a collab with Timothy Taylor. I saw it actually today on social media. That interests me as well, I have to say. I've done two. Oh, God, here he is. Hello.
A crate of bowlers coming my way, you bastard.
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm all right deep in. I went out and purchased that Fuller's beer you said was interesting.
Poor old Liam, I feel sorry for him, right? Because he's sending me beers.
Why? Yeah.
And I will say what I think. I'm not going to lie or cover it in shit. I might not rip them to bits, but I'm not going to cover it in sugar or nothing. And he sent me all these beers from Bowlers. Look at that.
Yeah. Beautiful. Go on.
I don't think I've liked any of them. I thought they were awful.
He sent me a couple of. He sent me a couple of Bowlers. I quite liked them. A bit lively, if I remember rightly, but they're nice.
Yeah, I got a bit. Like he said, the one that I recently reviewed, that Lonesome Pine. He said he had it on cask and it was a lot better. And I think I did say on my video, it probably would be better.
Not as good as this. I'll tell you.
Let's suck it on the £2 coin.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, Northern Monk Timmy Taylor. More time spent on artwork than the actual bloody beer. That is the problem these days. It really is. So apparently they want to open a couple of bars abroad, want to get the name out there, but I'm guessing this comment now is about Northern Monk, maybe. I don't know.
Might be.
Because we're so far behind.
Oh, I do apologise. We're all right.
No, it's all right, eh? Got it right. Lee Silk to Ali D. Timothy Taylor Landlord is decent beer, to be fair. It is.
Yes, it is. Bolt Maker is as well.
Nice on tap. Craft beer has really taken off in Ireland now because of minimum pricing. Why would you pay $2.30 for a can of Carling when you get a craft beer for an extra 50 cents? Bloody hell, yeah. But if the craft beer is much better, of course, it's got to be much better.
Oh.
Done some of that chili I got left over, mate.
Yeah, stick it in here.
It'll be hot anyway.
Hello, mate. How you doing? Come on, last time I had a good craft supermarket beer. Nor can I, mate. That's a good That's a good query, isn't it? I thought actually the lucky break from Brewdog was all right in a way.
I wasn't massively keen on that myself. I'll tell you what that
reminded me. It was all right. It was all right for them. It was all right for them. It
reminded me a bit like Juice Forsyth from Brew York.
Yeah.
I really didn't like that. I was very, very disappointed when I reviewed that. I paid $5 for it. It was before it was in the supermarkets, and I just thought, this is so thin. And
I think for me, I think Vocation do good supermarket beer.
Yeah.
Compared to the others, I think I've always a North maybe.
Yeah, I think the best one actually I've had, replying to Dave. Are you Dave, by the way, because I haven't said hello.
Okay.
The best one I've had actually was actually a re-review about a month ago, and that was Vocation, Love and Hate.
And I think they're just a solid brewery. They're good at what they're doing.
I think I preferred it this time more than when I had it first time. Because I think my tastes have changed.
It does. You do change taste, but no, that's a good call. That I think, yeah, I might actually do that. That might be an idea.
Are you a Murphy's Beamish?
I've never seen Beamish for years. You used to get it over here, didn't you?
Yeah. That was It's funny, isn't it? Because it was Guinness. And then we had the likes of Murphy's, Beamish, Kilkenny's.
Yeah, that's another name.
You had all these Irish beers that suddenly took over UK pubs, didn't you?
Yeah, Kilkenny's was another one. Caffrey's as well.
Caffrey's, yes.
Yeah.
There's a Northern Monk ones, yeah. He likes their collaboration brews, but
he did one with Flock, which I might pick up. That looked interesting.
I think Chris's Beer Reviews has done that, and I think he liked it as well.
Yeah, I just picked up a Flock beer today, actually. So
they're from Kent, I think.
I don't know where they're from. I was at Lamplight, picked that up. Picked up a Vault City breakfast cereal milk thing.
Vault City. Oh,
I did. One. I know, but you know. I asked the fellow who owns it. I said, "Is it? You know, what people said about this? Oh, some like it a lot, but you make a great review." And he's right; he would make a great review, so I thought I'd pick it up.
Yeah. Not all supermarkets.
No, there is breweries out there that can pull it off. Thornbridge is another one. There's another good brewery.
It seems to be too few and far between, though, doesn't
it? I mean, you know, I forget about Thornbridge because I don't really. It's Morrison's, isn't it? Thornbridge, they go usually. Yeah.
But yes, they're craft beer, and I get that they are. But they do dabble a lot more in traditional sort of style beers, don't they?
I've got a big respect for Thornbridge.
I do like.
They're pretty consistent. I don't think I've remembered doing a bad Thornbridge beer, to be honest. I can't remember.
They're not beers that wow you, though, are they? I don't think.
No, they stick to the, true to their style, if you know what I mean. But sometimes having beer from a supermarket which is true to its style is a lot better than a beer for the crap, isn't it?
Yeah, so, I mean, I would put Thornbridge. They always sit in the craft section, don't they?
Yeah, but they're trad as well.
Most of their beers you could put
in the trad.
Real ales.
Yeah. I like Thornbridge.
I don't have nothing against them. I've had a few that I've enjoyed quite a few of their beers, to be honest. The Astrid, Cocoa Wonderland was a lovely beer. Lovely beer.
Jaipur, well,
Yeah.
Jaipur.
Smell the cat's piss though. I said this today to that bloody Red Devil. Stinks of cat piss, I think. It's a nice beer, but it's got that cat piss smell.
Yeah. Now, this Murphy's thing about Murphy's not being over here, this is interesting. I always thought that Murphy's got kicked out of the supermarkets because Brewdog brought out this stout. Isn't Murphy's owned by Heineken?
I don't know, to be honest. It could be. I've not seen Murphy's for years.
I wonder if there was something, a little deal done on the side from Brewdog. Right. Shift that out there. We'll get the Brewdog. This is my own opinion. I could be off the mark.
Sounds like a conspiracy, man.
Yeah, it could be.
After a few more,
I think it does happen. It does happen, doesn't it?
Well, I wouldn't surprise you. Hey, RC, yeah, he said.
No, but I'll tell you what, I'm going to try it.
Where is it? Dave, comment.
Yeah, who sells it? Who sells Double Diamond? Anything with diamond in the title is usually terrible. Remember Diamond White Cider? That was awful.
I'll tell you what. There's a lot of that rough stuff out there that I've not reviewed.
Then I bought out one called Diamond Blush as well, which was a pink cider.
Pink, yeah, it'd be a rosé cider, wouldn't it? Oh, God.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's more like something to pickle your onions in than cider.
Onions, yeah. Lee's message, Neen Valley Brewery, saying to Deepin.
Yeah, it's good beers he sent from
who? Neen Valley.
Diageo has such a stranglehold on the market. Yeah, I can imagine. Guinness owners, they'll have everything, won't they?
Right, we are moving through. There's fucking loads. Big thank you to everyone watching. Can't believe it.
Yes. Thank you for everybody watching.
We are so down sorry to the final 2 people watching now, but you know.
Thank you for everybody watching. I'm sorry that we've bored you all Friday night.
I think actually looking at this comment, I think I remember Neen Valley beers being a little bit low on.
I liked them because the ones what Liam sent, I really enjoyed them.
I think they were quite low carbonated.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Wicklow Wolf is a craft brew. Yeah, they do a nitro.
That rings a bell. That rings a bell. That.
Yeah.
Wicklow.
We've obviously seen a review somewhere, or something. We must have.
I must have. It does ring a bell. Never had it myself.
You reviewed it.
No, I haven't. I'm not far. You know what? I am 73 beers away from the big 3,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I certainly remember you doing 2,000.
That was about 18 months ago.
Fucking hell.
Yeah,
let's so go.
2,000. I'm at 2,927. I've written it down up there.
He's only seen Murphy's in Spa. There's not many spas around me anymore. Okay.
Nah, not near. None now. None around here.
I don't tend to go in them. It's one of them, isn't it?
There's supposed to be a really good one in Wales. What does a hell of a lot of craft beer. Seen it.
A Spa.
Yeah, Spa. It's somewhere in Wales. I couldn't pronounce it. I couldn't pronounce it.
Is there any point asking you anything? It's
some.
I don't know. I can't remember. I can't say it.
Remember.
Did you review it?
I'm terrible, aren't I? Can't remember. But I've seen it on the internet.
JB's nickname is going to be the Civ.
Exactly. I can't remember. Bug all.
Oh,
it's a really long. Going back to Xmas beer thing. There's cracking a Santa's Progress Pod Daleside. Not really Christmas other than the name. But an absolute. Yeah, I might try and get that. I'll try and get that. Because I'm spending Christmas here in the UK. So I was better get myself engrossed in the festivities and get some of that in. I'll have a look for that one.
JB's slumming it this year. He's staying at home with people.
Yeah.
JB, you're actually going to drink that Carter's Brave
Oh,
Man.
but it's nearly gone now.
Yeah. It's not because it's tasty. He's just trying to get shot of it.
Getting shot of it. Yeah, I'll tell you what. When I piss this out, you'll taste better.
Yeah, that goes. Yes. A few
With
issues
their
with the
bottles.
carbonation in it. It's funny.
I enjoyed them. I enjoyed them. I really did.
Yeah. But it goes to show, doesn't it? That one, Days to Come Stonehouse beer. That was oxidized in the end.
I enjoyed it.
And yeah, but it was singy because I noticed that it was certainly different, and it just goes to show that things happen, don't it?
Yeah, you can't. I mean, I remember when I first started reviewing Vox beers, they had an issue. A lot of their beers started to taste of detergent, and they weren't. It's the transfer pipes in the brewery weren't properly cleaned properly, and I don't realise it when the beer's passing through. It's picking it up.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, crikey. Right, here you go.
60-second review now.
Right, welcome to a review. This is Carter's. It looks terrible. It's got a Union Jack on, but these days, Union Jack on everything just goes to tell it's shit, doesn't it? There it is. It's got a very urine yellow colour. Carbonation is
I've
very,
never seen
very.
that in the Dulux colour chart. Urine yellow.
Yeah, at some point I have to bring that back. Mrs. got rid of it. No, I got rid of it because she found it and she
I'm going to send you some colour charts.
Yes. The Mrs. B found the colour chart and she goes, "Oh, that's a nice colour." And the following day, it went missing.
Right, come on, you're like a minute and a half into this review.
Yeah, anyway, it smells malty. I'm going to go in. Cheers, but it's not very good. It tastes like piss. My cat produces better stuff in the mornings. There you go. Buy it. It's nice. Carter's.
£1.99 4 cans.
I think it's less than that. I think I can't remember.
I don't know.
I was gonna. Yeah, I've got another can of this. If you want it, I'll send it to you.
No, don't you fucking dare.
Right,
Lee's talking to deepins.
Yeah.
New York stouts are usually decent.
Yeah, fair comment.
I've got to admit, I wasn't massively impressed with the Brew York Vocation one on PD.
What was that one? Oh, I can't remember.
Darkness Beckons.
Yes, I like the Yorkshire Parkin Stout. That was nice.
I don't think I've had many stouts on Brew York, if I'm honest. Okay. There we go. Have you had any beers from local Sheffield brewers?
Abbeydale.
I think I've only had a couple from them, but I haven't had any from the others.
I went to a country festival in Harrogate. And yes, it's one of these places. One of these places where you go into a tent. When you go into a tent and they're having an auction on livery, like bulls and cows.
Yeah.
And I was sitting next to the missus, and Mrs. B says, "Don't you dare, don't you fidget, don't you touch your nose, don't you wink your eye or anything, because I don't want to go home with a bloody 10-ton bull." Anyway, Abbeydale were there. So I met the brewer, one of the brewers, picked up some beers, took them home. Very, very good brewery. Very good brewery. Highly recommend Abbeydale. They do some nice beers. Can't remember what ones I did, but they're nice.
Yeah, no, I think I've had one or two. I think I've had. Me and Abbeydale beers don't get on, Kev. Not had a good. Yeah, it's funny because I've got the same thing with Bowler's Brewery. Poor old Liam. I don't know why I'm saying poor old Liam, because every beer I send him, he loves.
Well, there you go.
I'm the one
Caffrey's was awful. Tasted worse. Yes, but it looked good when it was poured. You remember pouring Caffrey's? It was kind of like,
I used to love Caffrey's years ago, but then again, I used to drink John Smith and all that years ago.
I mean, John Smith's might have been half decent years ago, but I hate to think what it's like now. Like,
no, I reviewed it about 2 years ago. Fucking awful. Like fucking. Well, you know when you clean the cat litter tray out and you get that little bit left in it?
Yeah.
Imagine putting that in a pint glass. That's what it tastes
Well,
like.
I used my cat litter tray on my Carlin review years ago.
Was that to get rid of it? Get rid of yours?
I compared the smell of Carlin to cat litter, and I ended up giving myself bloody bad throat and everything, E. coli and all that.
Lee had around 3 from Aberdale. Was it Brew York or was it from? I can't remember.
Might have been Aberdale. Might have been Aberdale.
Where we are now.
Yeah, it's
We've
fair
got 20
dues.
conversations going on. Sorry, Lee.
Yeah. I haven't watched any of our reviews. If they're still not right, something going wrong in their bottling process. Same goes for local breweries near me. Bowlers.
I like the Thornbridge bottle condition bitter. Yeah, that was Astrid, wasn't it?
I can't remember.
I think that's Astrid or Miss Marple. Marple. Lord Marple.
Miss Marple.
Lord Marple.
They didn't call it Miss Marple.
No, it's Lord Marple.
Calling the beer Miss Marple. Doppelganger. That's a decent. Yeah, it is, Liam. Yeah. That's all right. That one.
What's the one from Thornbridge? Not had that, so I can't comment.
Rings a bell, but again, can't be Hook Norton. Yeah, I've only done a couple of their beers, so I like them. Yeah.
It was Dean that put me onto them because they're from.
Yeah, funny enough, it's Dean who sent me a couple of bottles.
Do you know what? They're still, I think they're the only brewery in the UK that locally take their barrels to pubs with a horse and cart.
Yeah, yeah. I remember reading something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. What's your program? It's fantastic.
It's so shocking.
The dribble in the bottom of your cat's litter tray probably nicer.
Well, I find yeah, Fuller's a bloody good brewery. I've got to be shocked when I do it.
Sometimes though, when you have a beer, it's just the day, isn't it? Things you pick up, what you like, what mood you're in, like you say.
Yeah,
it can be anything.
The Welsh town either began with L or P.
What was that?
That's what I remember. For the Spa in Wales.
Oh,
it's a hell of a spa. Yeah, I think it is. I know that's covered all bases. That's covered all bases. That hasn't it?
It's got 2 L's in it at the start.
Yeah, 2 L's in it. Yeah.
New beers I'll be picking up soon will be the O Brothers Brewery for mine.
Well, B52 ones. Never, not familiar with O Brothers.
No, but that's good again, and that's you don't hear of these breweries, do you?
Not the Irish, no.
Only through something like Beer 52 or other.
Yeah,
shops,
O Brothers is just down the road from me. There are 3 brothers who set up a few years ago and really taken off for them. Tried the chance of.
Well,
again, it's gone over my head. That one.
Me and you haven't tried any.
No.
But, yeah.
Oh, well, I'll have to have a look.
Harry, you need to message us or something somehow, or comment on a video, and then we'll sort something out. And you can. It's a list of.
Yeah, I'll go on the website or something. Have a look.
It's bloody hell! I've caught up. Oh no, I hadn't. No, I thought I had.
Oh, you haven't caught up. I'll review one of theirs. There's always one in there. I'll review one of theirs. We enjoyed it. See that they do some deepers and okay stouts. That sounds all right. It sounds cracking, actually, that brewery. Does. I'll have to have a look. I have to have a delve.
I'll tell you what, that's what when I done them American beers, I know there was a lot of sour IPAs in there, but other half brewing, I had a couple of double IPAs. Fantastic. And do you know what? I miss a double IPA like that. I genuinely.
I know you like your double IPAs.
Full on.
Yeah.
It's so annoying because that's my favourite style. And it's hard to find. Well.
Oh, I love a good double IPA.
£10 on one, which I don't really want to.
Sometimes you just can't help yourself, though, can you?
Well, I have to try. Liam McVeigh. All right, Baz. Hope you're keeping
Hello,
well.
Liam.
Been a while. He used to comment a lot on me. Heineken
I was in
beer.
Spa. I saw O'Kells. Yes, Isle of Man they're from.
Yes. What's the name's done a few, hasn't he? Slurpy Dave.
Yeah, I've only done one. I remember picking up a golden ale. Yeah, it's kind of unusual. Isle of Man Brewery.
I've never had nothing from them. Just quickly, anyone watching, go and give Deep in Brews reviews of watching.
Yes, give Liam a sub. You won't be disappointed with his wit and humour. You kill me for saying that.
You don't have to convince them, JB.
No, I won't convince them.
Oh, Landrist. That's not far from me, I don't think. Was it the Spa in Landrist by any chance?
It could be. It could be because it's got an L on it.
Ali D, what you asking him for? He don't know. Don't ask him what's going on. He don't know.
I don't know. What everyone wants to know is who's got the hairiest.
I think JB.
Well, I think he's been watching. I think he's been watching a certain video of me walking around a cat show, isn't he?
Yeah, I think it's definitely JB.
I think so. Yes.
You've got to have more hairs because he's got 3 pussies, haven't he? Got 2.
Yeah, I got 3 pussies. Yeah. I don't get any more.
Hey, Mrs. wants another one. Remember?
Yeah, she wants another one. God.
Just pre-ordered the Evil Dead trilogy beers today.
That's Rivington, isn't it?
Rivington.
That's Rivington. Yeah, I think I've done them about a couple of years ago.
Now that might get me to order some beer. Rivington, Rivington, for me, they're craft beer.
Yeah.
They're what craft beer is for me. That's what craft beer should be.
Rivington for me are one of the best in the country, if not the best. I said last year, I think they're the best brewery in the country because every beer I had was consistently excellent. They are one of the best breweries in the country, without a shadow of a doubt.
They are craft, aren't they? They're not fucking bothered with supermarket stuff. They're brewing beer, right? It's annoying that they don't have a website. I know that thing with Stonehouse. That's annoying. But if it keeps the integrity of the beer in a way, you kind of can handle it.
I like that.
You've got to pay more for it. So what?
Yeah. I think Rivington are way above a lot of people.
Yeah.
I really do. I think when I remember, trying to think. Well, we had the Dipper last, was it year before last? I said it's my Mad God, it was called. It was the beer of the year for me. I thought it was absolutely spot on.
In my view, from what I've had,
never known fog like it. That's another one of theirs. That's a banger. That superb.
I actually had. I'm an interior paint decorator or something. They had
I've had that. Yeah,
I had that, and I've done the review, but I hated the review. It was shit. I think I just, when everything goes wrong, and you're just like,
couldn't do the beer the justice.
I was just like, oh bollocks.
Yeah, the beer's good, but you're not doing the beer justice by giving a shit review, type of thing. I've had that.
When you can't think, things don't come out, and you just.
But I have to say, Rivington, flawless. Really, they are pretty.
One of the best without doubt.
Definitely.
Barry is saying, Baz, I'll message you on the Facebook account. Good man. And then I can, whether you got JB or not, I don't know, but I can always pass things on to JB in a message as well.
Yeah, cheers for that.
For the Irish stuff.
Lord Marples. Mrs. Marples. Miss Marples.
Right. I did get to Lord Marples. I knew it was
Lord Marples.
I've lost my fucking marbles.
I'll tell you what. If I had a brewery, I'll call it the Three Pussies.
Yeah. Pussycat Willow.
Yeah, Pussycat Willow, yeah.
Fuck you, now. Rivington with Chain House, Vault City, and Emperors.
Emperors, I've had a couple of Emperors.
Yeah, so the beers are with Chain House are out of
Chester
or Warrington, aren't they?
Yeah,
Warrington.
Emperors, I've had a couple. Is it Emperors usually specialise in stouts, don't they?
Yeah. They actually done a collaboration with a local pub that was in the final four of the Camera Beer thing.
And it's pretty strong stuff as well, if I remember.
Yeah, about 15%, I think.
Something ridiculous.
Well, their stuff that they had anyway. Evil Dead, a blackberry.
Blackberry was, we sour cherry vanilla. That sounds fantastic, to be honest. Again, we're talking about Vault City, which,
Not
in the supermarket. Yeah, but they still do interesting stuff.
Yeah.
The double IPA sounds up our street.
Oh, yeah.
That does. He's got to put an order in. He's got to get something.
Oh, yeah.
I bet that's from Simo's local shop in Preston.
Oh, yeah. They've got a website, actually, isn't it?
What's it market. Is it the market shop or something?
The market, yeah.
The market beer shop. I can't remember what it's called.
Simo, put a link up or something for it. Or...
but you get that in.
Yeah. Get that in.
He's got to get that in.
Simo's a fucker he is, because he's put me on these now, and I know I'm going to order them. Same as he done with the Perfect Draft Pro. He's
a little
beta testing one.
He's a little devil sitting on your shoulder. Yeah. You will get that, Baz. You will get that.
45 minutes later, I spent 400 quid with Perfect Draft, and then had to go and break it gently to the wife.
Oh, nice.
She just went.
Yeah, I had that Army of Darkness. I had that. I swear I had that a couple of years ago.
Chocolate orange.
But it wasn't. I don't think it was with the Emperor's Brewery. I don't think it was with the Emperor's Brewery a couple of years ago. It was somebody else. I can't remember.
Mr. Ronald, yes. Lord Marples.
Yeah, Miss Marples.
Yeah, be Miss Marples to me.
Yeah,
Pussycat Willie with Miss Marples here now. That's what we have to do in its life.
Aye.
Emperor's now.
Yeah, I totally agree, Lee. The stuff I've had, not much, but the stuff I've had has been really, really good. Really good from them.
Got to go back to Simon. That's Rivington. Yeah.
Rivington, bloody hell of a brewery.
Yeah, Rivington, great brewery. Chain House are up and coming. Based in Preston. I know they.
I'm gonna source that out. Actually, I'll have a look tomorrow.
I'll tell you what I was thinking of. Coach House. I have had.
That rings a bell and all.
But Coach House are sort of Warrington, I think. They do say.
Yeah, round that way.
Yeah, somewhere there. Off, isn't it? Isn't it? Mr. Ronald, I'll give it a go. Might do a Almouth Bridge. Fuck it. Yes. Oh, hang on.
Yeah, sounds good.
Hang on, good use your fucking laptop pressing the wrong fucking buttons.
This is a brand new laptop, boys and girls.
Brand new Baz. I normally
He was telling me about me.
He was telling me about you, Jake.
Oh God.
Right, okay. If I opened a brewery, I'd have to call it Nearly Legless because I'm an amputee.
Oh, that's brilliant. That's brilliant but naughty.
Grave. That's what you'd have to call it, wouldn't you? 1 foot in the grave.
Brilliant but naughty.
Krackendale. I think I've had that, I think. That was in the supermarkets, wasn't it?
Yeah, I've had that. I've had that one.
Yeah, he's going to have a look.
He'll have a look.
Get your Thornbridge IPA glass while you're there.
Yeah.
I think that's going back to the thingy, I think, on PD.
Bayern
Oz. A good lager too. Don't know that one. Is that Thornbridge one? I'm guessing.
Yeah, could be.
By the way. Still can't go. Yeah, Lakes Brew are good actually. In the
West, I think I'll totally agree with that. That's a brewery which I don't get many beers from. But the ones I've had have been really good.
Liam always says to me, put an order in with them, put an order.
And yeah, they do a lot of beers, didn't they? Do a lot of stuff. And a lot of it's strong as well.
Beers, but unfortunately, when you do this, I buy beers from them breweries to review. And if you like, I keep your PD stuff for drinking, it's just having a drink. So I like to move around. Once you've reviewed the beers that they've got there, you've got to wait. And it's a lot of the time, it's timing for me, money-wise and
Yeah. Yeah, I totally get it.
He sold out. He's gone dull. What laptop did you get, Baz? I'm looking at getting a new one soon. A Lenovo one from Curry's. It was on offer. It's got an AMD 7, Ryzen 7 thing. Yeah, I don't know. I asked my brother-in-law because he's like a computer geek.
Yeah.
And I showed him I told him what I wanted it for.
Yeah.
And he basically, he said the processor, he said, go for the Ryzen 7 rather than this other one, an AMD one, he thinks is a better thing. 16 gig, this, that, and the other. But he actually said Hewlett-Packard are better built computers. But the one that I thought about getting didn't have as good a specification as this one. So I've maybe gone for a cheaper built one, but it will do what I want it to do.
Fair dues.
And I'm not going to be hammering it every day or running around with it under my arm. It's going to be sitting here 9 times out of 10 doing fuck all. So, it doesn't matter how well built it is, unless the keys are going to pop off after 2 weeks. I don't know. But yeah, Lenovo one off Curry's. I think it should have been $699, and I think I paid $560 for it. Free delivery. It was next day. 16-inch, 16 gig. Yeah, and it does everything I want. It's got a HD webcam as well, 1080 one, whereas the Hewlett-Packard was only a 720. So I thought, well, I'd rather have the better quality camera.
Good stuff.
And it's cheap. Yeah, all over John's head. Anyway,
all over me.
Everyone's
give me a Sinclair Spectrum any day.
Yeah. I'll send it on Facebook, Baz. Can't post links on here unless you're a spanner, lol. Yes, I am a spanner. What are you on about? Oh, a spanner, one of them things. Yeah, I got you now. Yeah, see, I didn't even know what you meant first. I don't know what you mean, so yeah.
I think Simo's going on about booze up in because Lakes Brew is in Boo's supermarket.
Oh, right.
Northern supermarket.
Northern.
Yeah, Keswick, and it's in Keswick. It's in where he is, and
right,
it's all over.
He's only about an hour and a half from me, if that.
I think he might be an hour and a half from me. 2 hours maybe. Awesome,
Simo. Would love them on my doorstep. Ryzen 7 is a good chip. Not as good as McDonald's, though, pal, is it?
Ryzen 7? What's Ryzen 7?
That's the processing thing in the computer.
Like
like Intel Pentium fucking.
Yeah. I've got a Commodore 64 in my attic.
Oh, keep on that, mate. Daily Thompson's Decathlon.
I do. I bring it out. Every Christmas.
To get the joystick out.
Yes. It's the top. This is how old it is. It's the Top Gun version. So it came out when Top Gun
84?
came out. Yeah.
80. Was it 84?
Yeah.
Or 86?
Hello, Craig.
86.
How you doing, mate?
Hey, Craig. Sorry, mate.
Yeah, we're talking geeky things about 80s home computers.
We're talking geeky stuff. Yeah. We haven't got a clue what we're talking about.
No, but I'll bring it out at Christmas sometimes.
He likes to get his joystick out at Christmas sometimes.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, Decathlon and all that. What's your best West Coast record? Oh, I don't know. I've had some good. I mean, American beers. I pick American beers up when I can, and they're pricey. And they're about £10 a can sometimes. Sometimes £10 a can for a pale ale, which is only 5%.
But there's a big difference.
There is. Brew Export. Brew Export is a place which I think are still going, who import American beers, and you can order them in this country, aren't they? I think they're going.
I think they're on Facebook, and they as well.
Are they? They're still on there. I just pick them up as I can go along. I mean, the stuff in America just blows. Well, where IPAs are concerned, for me, it just blows everything out of the water when you're talking West Coast and that, because it's the home of the West Coast, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is. I mean, even you could tell if you had the Sierra Nevadas, there's something different about them.
Yeah.
Even though they're boozy.
The Oregon Trail is a good one, isn't it? From
it's elusive, isn't it?
Elusive.
Yeah. I've never tried that one. I
is a
did
good
the
one.
black version of that, the black IPA version of that. That's not bad. It's drinkable, but West Coast, where do you start?
Reviews has said they're a bit of a one-trick pony, Elusive.
I haven't had many of them.
Their West Coasts are fantastic, but once they start coming off there, the beers are disappointing.
I could see there could be an element of truth in that. Yeah. When I had the black IPA, it was nice, but it wasn't a mind blower. If you know what I mean. It's drinkable, very drinkable, but I've had better elsewhere. But when you're talking, the US of A, where do you start? Because there's breweries all over the shop in there. So
every food place in America is basically a tap room, isn't it? And they have about 4 beers on. Because I watch the Old Man versus Food shit, so they always go on about that.
I'm just seeing what I've got up there, which is American. I mean, I'll tell you what was really nice was the pressure drop one I did. It's got the teeth. I don't know if you can see. It's got a set of teeth.
Right.
I think that's the West Coast. That was really good.
I've probably watched it. I've got the old snotty cat coming in now, and it's saying hello.
He's coming saying hello. Mine's up there.
Hello. There she goes. The old girl.
Mine's up there, and he's decided to lick its balls.
Oh, very nice.
Well, he hasn't got balls. He thinks he's got balls, but he's licking it.
He's wondering what they are.
Yeah.
ZX Spectrum and Sega Mega Drive for me.
Commodore 64.
Yeah, I was always a 64 man.
Yeah.
It was always like Spectrum, wasn't it, or Commodore 64?
Yeah, and then the Amstrad come out with something which was absolutely crap.
Like it was more like a business computer. Oh, you can play games on it as
well. Yeah, and he's got he had to buy the monitor to go with it, and it cost the arm and leg. That's Alan Sugar. That's Alan Sugar for you.
Yeah. Lewis, what's your Christmas beer, Quack Room? Yeah, great beer.
I haven't had that for years, Quack. I'll have to try that.
That's Quack Rouge. That's like the cherry beer, that is. That was fantastic.
Was it?
Yeah. I mean, it's funny, isn't it? Because he's saying Christmas beer, but is Quack Rouge a Christmas beer? Not, but...
If you drink it at Christmas, it is.
Yeah, I suppose it makes... Yeah, it's odd, isn't it? I think some of these Christmas beers are overrated.
Maybe I should put in an order in at Belgian Beer Company or something, get some quads in for Christmas. Maybe I should get some Rochefort in, or just have a...
I know when I went to Mould, went out with the missus.
Yeah.
Last beer before we come home. We'd had a few and what have you going round.
Yeah.
And found this place. I had a bottle of Rochefort.
Did you? What one? 10 or 8 or?
No, I sat there and drunk it. And they even had the glass and everything. I had that, and then I bought a triple IPA and something for me missus, and it cost me a fortune.
Bloody hell.
But hop to
yes, that's a good call. That is a good beer. Have you had that, Baz?
I haven't. No, never had that one.
It's a good beer. That's a good call. That's really, really nice beer.
Proper bitter. I had it
a while back. It's really. Have I got the bottle? I might have the bottle. It's a yearly release, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good beer. That.
Oh, he was a meager man.
Yeah, well, obviously he was
rich people.
He was rich, wasn't he? He's wealthy.
Oh, Baz, the Bailey Head will have those Evil Dead beers. Oh, right, okay, that'd be interesting.
He's gonna go and pick them out. He'll be reviewing them next week.
Like I said, the Bailey Head, they're my local sort of like, craft pub or whatever, if you like. They were in the last 4 of Britain's best craft pub this year. So,
wow.
Yeah, they have loads of stuff on. They have about 6 ciders on, and then they have about 20 other pumps.
Oof.
It's not cheap. Yeah, Bailey Head's in my town, mate. It's literally, I'm the one end of town. They're the other end. So
is that the place where you picked up that Chubbles?
yes, I think it was. Yeah.
You paid a mortgage for it.
About £10 safe or whatever. Yeah. 10, 11 quid.
It's a going rate anyway.
Yeah. But they have some good beers on in there. They really do, and they support loads of local stuff, and they have real ales and everything. And they're good. They're good as well because they know me and they like me. So.
Yes, that's the one. That's the one, Craig. Yeah, allocated tugboat. Yeah, I think it is West Coast stuff again.
Oh, pressure drop.
Yeah, I don't get many pressure drop up here. I really enjoyed that. I thought that was really, really nice. Best pressure drop beer I had.
I've only had about 3 of theirs, and again, the first one that got sent to me was from Dean's Beer Reviews.
Yeah, he gets hold of them quite easy, I think, because he does do a lot of reviews of them, doesn't he?
And it was fantastic.
Yeah, it's good brewery. Good brewery.
You look 64, Picasso. Cheeky fuck.
Oh, hi, mate. How Danny?
How you doing? Go away. Don't want to give YouTube back yet. Okay.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Much appreciated. It is much appreciated. God.
Going across the border next week to buy some PD kegs. Quack 8.4. Yeah, Quack is fantastic. Funny enough, I've got Hawkstone Lager in my machine at the moment, and I put that in yesterday. But I finished Quack before that, and I hadn't had the Quack for a long time. And I got rid of that quite quick. Considering it's 8.4%, it went down rather quick. It did go down very easy. I did enjoy it. It's got to be said.
It's good beer, though.
Yanks do some really good imperial stouts.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
I've only had the Bourbon County ones, or Bourbon County.
Oh, I really enjoyed them.
Yeah.
Fantastic stuff.
I bet they were old. When did you have them? Do you know what years you had?
Oh, I haven't got a clue. Keep asking me questions. I haven't got a clue. I had them anyway. They're down there somewhere.
Oh dear.
God, I'm crapping
Listen, I'll tell you what, don't get JB on BBC in the morning for an interview.
I'll be absolutely shy.
I don't know.
I ain't got a bloody clue.
What's the thing of the state of the country? Oh, I don't know.
No, it's a load of shit. Somewhere over there, yeah.
Big ass list on Rivington's Instagram of all venues.
Yep. Sounds good.
Definitely be going up there then. I'll say to the missus, "Oh, let's go up there." She'll be going, "No, not fucking going up there." Actually watched your review of the Quack Rouge last night. Looks awesome. I'll tell you what, it's such a shame that's gone. I know JB doesn't have a perfect draft, but
no, it's good that I don't really.
They have some of the beers they've got rid of on that machine, and then you look at some of the beers they bought in, is a disgrace. It really is. That was a belter. Absolute belter. And now they've got rid of that or stopped doing it. I'll never know.
They might bring it back.
Should be a regular though, shouldn't it?
Yeah, they might do. They might bring it back.
What it would be, it would probably be in 2 month spurts, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I'll bring it back. I'm sure they would.
And then you get Camden Pale Ale at 4% for like every day of the year. Like,
I can't understand people will go out and buy a PD and just run Stella for it. It's...
Stella's different on the PD, or it used to be.
Did it?
It used to be different. It was Belgian brewed and it's 5%. It's still 5%, but it's UK brewed now.
Yeah.
And that was the reason that I got the PD, because you were getting different stuff to what you got. Even the beers that were on it were
it was AB InBev beers, wasn't it, really? Yeah.
But I suppose.
Cheers, Mr. Ronald.
Take it easy, LED. He's staying, mate. He ain't going yet. He's saying bye to the other chap.
Oh, right. I think you can stay.
Rumour has it, Speckled End coming to PD. Oh, God, no.
Oh, that'd be good. What we need next is Courage directors as well.
And Carter's.
I think, yeah, I'll tell you what, I could see that livery on a PD keg, you know. Couldn't you?
Don't
I think
even attempt it.
you know what? You know what? I might even write off to PD Phillips and say, I've got one of your machines. Bit of a lie. But I've got one of your machines, and I enjoy my. Would it be really nice to put my favourite can lager on the PD Carter's?
You know what? They'd still charge you 40 quid for a bloody keg of that, the bastards.
Well, I wouldn't be buying it. You will.
Barry's put, is the Orkstone worth getting? Actually, I don't mind it, yeah. I think it's all right. Is it up there with the German stuff? No, it's not up there with Spaten or Lowenbrow. But as a British lager, it's quite nice. It's easy going.
You can get worse, can't you?
Yeah, but you are paying a bit of money for it.
Barry, I think that one's better. Yeah. Anyway, keep going.
I mean, I got Orkstone for a change. I reviewed it and I liked it, and I got it for a change. But if you're thinking in your head, is it worth getting over a Lowenbrow on that when it's pretty much the same price or a quid dearer? Realistically, you got to say no. But it's well worth a try. I don't think Rob will be drinking any MP stouts anytime. He felt a little unwell after the other week.
Why was he drunk too much?
I think that must have been on a live they done or when they went out.
Oh, right. All right.
A bit
just gonna go to the men's room. The Carters has gone right through me.
Okay, Mon, I'll take over. JB for a 2 a.m. BBC Two test card. Bless him. Barry Miles made the mistake of getting a keg of 6% left. Yeah, terrible. Absolutely terrible that left is. They've ruined it, in my opinion. Ruined it. Stella on the perfect draft is pretty good, JB. Have you had the UK one, Danny? I've not had it, to be honest. I don't know. So I can't really comment on that. But yeah, the old Stella was all right. I've got to admit, when I first had it, I thought it was really good. Afterwards, I was a bit underwhelmed by it. Mr. Ronald saying, Sofa King drunk, how you doing, mate? And Simo Sups, fuck no. This year's Spaten Oktoberfest is cracking. Yeah, the Oktoberfest beers are really good. This year, I haven't had any yet. If my supply of kegs goes down rather sharpish and you know, and it's still available, I'll probably get some. But otherwise, I'll probably just hold on for a bit. Sofa King saying, I'm good, Mr. Ronald. Good man, Sofa King. It's Friday. Yes, I've had UK. Yeah. Oh, you've had the UK one. Is that still good, is it, Danny? I had a couple of pints of 6% left in spoons last Saturday, and you enjoyed it. Oh, it goes to show, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Me personally, there's a world of difference between the 6% left now than what you used to get on PD at 6.6%. And I really didn't enjoy the 6.6%. Really.
I think, haven't they done that with Castile as well? The Rouge. And they dropped the ABV.
In the supermarkets, yeah, 7%, isn't it? Used to be 8.
Yeah.
First time I tried that was in Budapest.
Was it? I'm a big fan of that beer. I think I love that beer. The proper Belgian Castile Rouge.
Yeah,
beautiful beer.
Like I said, we was in Budapest. We went to this restaurant and I saw that on it. I was like, right, give me one of them.
Yeah,
even this is
good
like
beer. I love. Do like a good cherry beer.
Yes, decent because it's 5%. Stella. Does it taste any different though? Is there any differences? Do you think, Sofa King or Danny? I should say. I'm going to disappear, get a beer in a minute, so you'll have to take over for a minute.
Oh, God, take over for a minute.
My choice for 3 kegs being picked up next Tuesday.
Quack, well.
Stella Unfiltered. I had that when it first come out. And when I got a keg after it, it did seem different. That said, I don't dislike Stella Unfiltered. So I would definitely have Quack 8.4. I'd definitely have Lowbrow Oktoberfest. I could find other things to change Stella with, but will you be disappointed? I don't think so. It's all right. It's an easy drinking. Well, it's definitely got more to it than normal Stella for me.
I like the Star of Prime unfiltered.
Oh, yeah.
I did like that. That's really good.
I had Star of Pramen from the brewery when I went to Prague and that. And we tried all these ones. They done like a stout sort of thing. They done a wheat beer. They done this, that, and the other. And it was just like another level. So I always find it funny when people say, oh, Star of Pramen over here is fantastic. Compared to over there, out fucking tank at the back. It's absolutely nothing. Nothing. Right, so I'm going to let you carry on. I'm going to get
I'll carry on. So I've just cracked open a beer. Funny enough, it's not Carter's. It's from, I think it's from Aldi or Lidl. Hula Hula. Hula Hula. There you go.
William Brothers. 71 Brewing.
Yeah.
Aren't they?
Yeah, somewhere up there.
I might get a big strong one now.
What are you going to go for?
Tint Meadow double.
What, the dark one?
That's the one.
Yeah, I like Tint Meadow. I do like Tint Meadow. It's good brewery. They did a documentary years ago on their brewery, and I remember they approached a lot of the beer reviewers about using some of their reviews at the end of the film. I never actually saw the film. I think that, if I remember rightly, the film was called Out of the City, and basically they followed the monks around obviously it's a Trappist brewery, followed all the monks around brewing their beer and stuff, and all the trials of being a monk and also brewing beer, but I never actually saw the whole film. And apparently I went around a lot of the beer reviews at the time and asked them to use excerpts of their reviews of their beer to put in this film. So there you go. Out of the City, I think it's called.
That's JB. He's taken over. Done a good job there.
I tried to waffled on a bit.
Oh, you're good, mate. You're a seasoned pro. Yeah, Mr. Ronald, to be honest with you, Baz, never had the 6.6. You would notice the difference, mate. You would notice the difference. But hey ho, you enjoyed it, 6%, if that's all you've had. Oh, hang on. We'll go to be honest, not really. Didn't notice any difference between the UK Stella and the Belgium brewed 5% one.
Yeah, I like Stella Unfiltered.
Yeah. It's definitely a better beer than Stella, I think.
Yeah, I like
the
Unfiltered. It just felt like all the flavour was left in it.
Yeah.
Type of thing.
Well, hang on. I haven't got the gist of this fucking camera where it shows. There we go. That's the one I'm going for.
It's a class act to that. I do like that.
7.4%, 330 ml, £3.10 from Trembling Madness, and obviously,
yes,
old Bazza. Old Bazza's got to have the old Tint Meadow glass. There we go.
Oh, you got a Tint Meadow glass.
Fucking hell, I can't get that. Yeah, it's got that little logo on the front. If you can see it, can you?
Yeah, I could see it. Yeah, slightly.
Yeah, which is on there. That thing. Anyway, I'm going to get cracked open. We'll do some more. We haven't spoke much, have we? We've just been doing all the comments.
That's great, isn't
it? Do another live, just me and you.
I think we should pencil in another live after this one. I think
we're going to finish this one yet, mate. It's technically fucking hell. Where did them 40 minutes go?
I know.
It was 20 past.
I know.
I got this because I thought, I'll be all right. I'll still have time to drink it on here.
Franciscana Keller beer is good on the PD.
Yeah, it is good. I got to admit, that was another one that I don't know if it just the day I reviewed it didn't really do it for me, but it was still a good beer and it still went down.
Yeah,
it's a funny one. Funny one, but I know a lot of people do like it. No. PD brought out a cheaper machine recently. PD Black, yeah, that's actually made by Philips now. The original one, the original machine was Philips, and then they brought out this PD Pro,
Yeah,
which isn't Philips.
yeah,
That was actually made in China.
yeah.
But the PD Black one, that's just everything black, which also looks like the model from many, many moons ago before I even got one.
So how much is the PD Black then?
170. Philips one. Get your hand in your pocket, Jack. This is a man who won't buy a glass on holiday.
I don't. I know. I got murdered. I've got murdered for that. I got murdered.
Yeah.
Angry Germans.
I'll tell you
How
what.
dare you put one of our beers in a...
That is a great beer.
It is a great beer, yeah, it is. I need to revisit it again. What did I do? I think I did a comparison with that and Westmail Double, I think it was, a while back.
They've done a good job, haven't they? Doing a Belgian style beer.
Oh, they have. They're tremendous. It's tremendous. The Golden Ale's nice as well. I thought that was nice.
The Blonde Ale.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny because Simo had that. And him and Mr. B.
Yeah.
Done it on a live, and they thought it was awful. I thought it was fantastic for a 5%.
I thought it was a good. I thought it was a good. I thought it was a good beer.
I thought it was really good.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
I just think when you start going low ABV on a blonde ale, that is trying to do a blonde ale Belgium style, I think you tend to lose a lot. But I still think that had everything there.
Yeah, I thought it was all right. Yeah,
very much a summer drink.
Yeah,
hey, PDK in his Morrison's, which is interesting. Stella Unfiltered, okay, but a bit on the sweet side.
Yeah,
I get that. Yeah, everyone gets a little Oktoberfest pack cracking box. Yeah, if you can get it.
It is.
What style is that brew you are drinking, Bazza? Are you on about this one, Danny?
It's a double. Is it a double?
Yeah, I'd say it's a double. Class it as a double. Belgian double. But if you're on about the one that I was drinking before, that was a British... Fuck it. That camera thing's doing
British stout.
British stout from Stonehouse, mate, which was really nice. But this is a English double, if you like.
English double.
English representation of a Belgian double. Had it last year, deep in exactly the same beer, so gave it a miss. Yeah, I did, and JB did. Although some of them are very good yet. Really good beers, £2.50 a bottle. That Tint Meadow beer is vast. It is.
It's over. I think sometimes I feel like it's overlooked as well because we've got these big Belgian brands doing the business. You know what I mean? It's our lovely Belgian beer, isn't it? At the end of the day.
Yeah, but it hits the notes for me. Yeah, it's slightly different. But it still has everything there.
It does, yeah. It's got it all there. Definitely knew what they were doing.
Oh, wow. Bloody hell, we've caught up.
Yeah.
Everyone's joined in because they think we're going.
Well, how long shall we go on for?
Can I have 5 minutes now? Are you still all right here, JB?
Yeah, I'll go on for another till, I don't know, about half past. Go on about half past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so you lucky people out there got 25 minutes with us.
Another 12 minutes of us waffling on like you do. That's what it's all about, waffling on. We'll have to do another one. I think we're going to have to do another live sometime, aren't we?
Yeah, we'll do it on your channel next time, Mon.
Oh, God. I'll give it a go setting it up on my channel.
I think we've done one on yours before, haven't we?
We did, yeah. We did a tasting of Founders. Backwards Bastard.
Oh, yeah. Bloody hell.
Remember that? Yeah, we did that. That's a hell of a beer, that.
I'm like you. I don't know. It's in the back somewhere.
It's somewhere in the back. Somewhere in the back, in there. I'm going to be doing a video at Christmas where I'm going to have a clear out of everything. I'll be interested to see what I've got hidden in there because I reckon it goes back a bit.
Does it?
I reckon I've got some stuff in there.
How many cans have you got in there?
I don't know. I haven't counted, but I'm a bit of a hoarder. I try not to chuck stuff out, but it's getting to a point where get the new blood put in, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
So I know I've got the original Hazy Jane in there somewhere.
Yeah, yeah. I used to
That
like
was a
that.
good one. Yeah, I like that.
What did that used to be? Because it's 5% now, isn't it?
Yeah, it used to be a lot stronger.
About 7.2, was it? That was the original one.
Yeah, it may even be 7. It was a lot stronger, a lot better as well. But as far as the other, yeah.
I'm just looking at a couple of the comments here.
Oh God.
Sofa King need to do a meet up in 2025. Yeah.
He was in York about a year ago.
Well, he was in Liverpool a year ago.
I would have met him in
He
York.
wanted me to go a year ago, and then he dumped me last minute, bitch.
Did he? No, I know he went to York maybe a couple of years ago.
They are.
The shithouse reviews. Anybody who follows me knows that every time I go aboard, you're going to get shithouse reviews, isn't you?
You've got to buy a glass, you tight bugger. Do you know
what I do? I look for a glass.
I even bought a pint glass when I was in Carnarvon. I went to Home Bargains, and it was a standard steak pint glass.
All right.
Just because I only took small things with me, and they didn't suit the beers. It cost me 79p. I thought, I don't fucking care. I'm going to have one.
I haven't got many glasses, to be honest.
I can lend you one or two.
You did send me a couple. I have to use them.
Yeah, use them.
Yeah, I will use them.
Clumsy. You break them, did you?
Yeah, I'm crap. I'm crap. I do break them. But I just do. I'm terrible. I mean, this one here I'm drinking out of, I've had for about 3 years, and it's been used in reviews for 3 years.
Is that Turning Point, is it?
Yeah.
Turning Point one, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I've got. No, I've got Alpha Delta, and they've gone into liquidation over a year ago. But I've still got some S43 cans in there.
Have you?
Somewhere. Yeah. It's funny. I was yeah. It's funny. I was at Lamplight today. I'm talking to the owner, and next where he's selling the business to this this couple, and he's getting out of it. And we were just reminiscing. The S43 was just round the corner, and he used to get the S43 beers in on a Friday, and he used to have the 10% off, and he used to have all these brilliant beers, and they were brilliant beers.
They were, yeah.
They were. And funny enough, Vox has bought all the equipment off them.
Yeah.
So they were brilliant beers. Going back to S43, I mean, unbelievable.
There's a bit of uproar about that when they got rid of people. A certain channel out there that had a good moan about it.
Yeah, they did. Yeah,
you'll remember that channel as well, no doubt.
Yeah, it is what it is, though, isn't it? It's the nature of the game.
Yeah, you know they're not going to stay open and lose money just to keep somebody in the job.
No,
it doesn't work like that.
I think someone made a point a while back that we know when we had all these breweries opening up in the country all together, they were kind of like from a beer enthusiast was opening up and not a business mind opening up. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I think that's a fair comment. I think, to be a hard-nosed businessman and love your beer, I think you would survive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think the craft beer world as well then, sort of like going back 4 or 5 years, and if you like, or 4.
Yeah.
I'd say when I started, it was sort of like went into a bit of a boom, especially with COVID and shit, didn't it?
Yeah.
And then it's all suddenly the arse has just fallen out of it.
Yeah, I think, with the cost of living, the cost of, producing the stuff has really hurt. The ingredients, the grain, everything. And it's only really the strongest survive now, or the very well business type of minded person who would bring it through.
There's not enough people drinking it, I don't think, for the amount of breweries that were about.
Yeah, and I remember there's,
always going to be some that fall away.
I think some. Also, I think, when you see breweries shut, I honestly think that, the people who are involved in them breweries will hopefully go on and open another brewery. So it's not the end of the world in a way. But, going back to your comment you said at the beginning of the live about, the supermarkets ruining it. I think they have. They've hammered the bottle shop. They've hammered the bottle shop. They have. And that's why I'm a bit, so passionate about bottle shops, because I've lost a few up here, and it's becoming harder to get craft beer from a shop up here, and I know I'll be forced to do mail order at some point, but I'm very reluctant to let go of it.
But to be fair, I mean, you saying that, and I think I mentioned this before when you said about it. I said where I live, I struggle to get any.
Yeah,
I've got St. Martin service station.
Yeah,
but they tend to get. They do get some Overtone and they get some other breweries and that, but they get a lot of Tiny Rebel. They try and support sort of, in a way, sort of localish, and we know what Tiny Rebel are like, don't we?
Yeah, of course we do.
They're not massive. The stuff they get in is craft breweries, but not massive in terms of maybe quality. Apart from a couple. And then you got the Bailey Head that get good beers in. Again, you're going to pay good money for them and that. But other than that, we don't have anything around here. So I've always had to order online. So it's kind of frustrating, but it is what it is. But I'm used to doing it. I'd love to be able to get into a place and just pick bottles up like.
Yeah, for me, it's kind of like, I like going into the shop, having a chat, talking to the people. It's more than just buying a beer. I'll just sort of have a chat with them, see how they're going. Yes, have a cup of coffee or whatever. I like that, and it's just nice because bottle shops will always be expensive, but I just like that interaction. Someone who sells craft beer is obviously passionate about it. So and I think I'll miss that when you see shops go. You do miss that interaction in a way.
Let's go on to Barry's comment here. I have to say, I really recently started following beer reviews. It's actually great. Seems to be a great social aspect to it that doesn't really exist over here. Well, I think, I suppose, I don't know.
Yeah.
Any Irish beer reviews apart from Thomas?
It's only Thomas, I know.
I don't know.
There's a thing for you, Barry. Maybe you should start one in Ireland.
I what? Just bugger off to Ireland and stuff.
No, I'm talking about the other Barry.
Oh right, okay.
You can if you want.
Oh yeah, I'll just fill up and disappear. Well,
I mean, no, it's we're all on the same level, really. All beer reviews are. They are really. They're just
99.9% of us are just people who drink beer.
Yeah, it's not a noble pursuit we do. It's just something we like doing. It's just nice to have people doing the same thing.
Yeah. Everyone's normal people just wanting to chat, aren't they?
Yeah, I think that's the main thing. It's keep your feet on the ground, isn't it?
Yeah. But if he enjoys it, that's great. It's brilliant. I'm glad you're watching. Much appreciated. Here we go. 6 years ago, JB, he was in you.
Was it? Crikey. That's how long I've known him.
Look, you got a new sub.
Oh, thank you, Barry. Thank you, Barry.
What?
Really appreciate it.
Right. Don't thank me, thank Barry.
No, thank you, Barry, too.
Catch you later, chaps. Deep in.
Yeah.
Cheers, Liam. Take care, mate.
See you, Liam. I have to drag you on one of these.
Liam's gone now because he's got to go and pack boxes. I believe.
Why is he moving?
imminent soon, I believe, yes.
Is he moving?
I think he is, yes. I think
he?
he's just
Oh,
got a new house. So, but then that can all change, can't it?
Deeping Manor.
Craft beer is finished now. Yeah, craft beer is finished, but there is a market for it because there are people out there that still want it.
I mean, the thing I like about Danny, he talks a lot of sense, and I have to agree with that to a degree. It does. They are, isn't it? It's just a big sellout. At the end of the day,
but the people still want good craft beer. I think
there's still a market.
That's being over passionate about me wanting.
I know. That's why I think there'll be, if there's someone who's a brewery that's run properly, say a Rivington, will always thrive.
Yeah, you do need money to keep it going, and you need to be charging prices that are expensive.
Realistic.
But let's be honest, right? Okay.
Yeah.
If you like, you could look at the craft beer world in a sense, like Marks and Spencer's. Now, I don't shop there all the time, and I'd love to.
No.
It's expensive.
Yeah.
And my missus wants to shop there. We do go there and we pick things up. But you get what you pay for. And I think if there's enough people out there that can afford to treat themselves and they're happy to have, let's say, stop indoors and have 3, 4, 5 beers and spend 20 to 30 quid on that, rather than going out and getting battered on loads of shit that you're going to spend more on, well, there's a market for it. And I'd much rather have 4 or 5 good beers and spend 30 quid than go out around the town and just drink any old shit for the hell of it.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. Yeah.
And I'm sure deep down, Danny's got some agreement with that somewhere. Not totally, but he probably does somewhere. Great bottle shop here in Wicklow. Yeah. Unfortunately, it depends on where you are, doesn't it?
It does. Yeah, I mean, it's just the way it is, isn't it? I mean, there's a bottle shop near me which he's shut the shop and he's got himself a full-time job, but still has a pop-up shop.
Yeah.
And delivers. It seems to work for him.
Yeah, if it works, it works. But I know it's very hard, it's very hard.
Yeah, it is hard. I think, when you look at bottle shops, I think it is linked to the craft beer boom in a way, where you go back a few years ago, craft beer was everywhere. People were queuing up. When you're queuing up to get craft beer at some point, and you were, but no one is now, are they? No one's queuing down the street outside a bottle shop. So you need to diversify as a bottle shop.
Do you think it is an argument? I've said I think supermarkets have killed craft beer to a certain extent because they put
they've overexposed it, haven't they?
Too much shit as well. Poor craft beer when it doesn't need
poor beer. Yeah,
but you can get too much of anything, can't you? And do you think craft beer just bombarded the world and everyone went craft beer mad? And
I think that's a valid point.
Well, that's it. Yeah. Nothing's too exciting now. So
and I think the people and I think the people who still drink it now are the people who really do like beer, as opposed to the people who've came along, drunk it, tried it, buggered off onto something else.
Yeah.
And I don't know if gin has the same pattern with it or not. It could do, couldn't it? It could do.
Gin never used to be a popular drink, did it? And then all of a sudden
it never was a popular drink. It was people used to. I will always see gin as a depressing drink for people. It's drown their sorrows with gin, as opposed to. But the same with beer. Beer has always been a working class drink as such, but they tried with craft beer. They tried to turn it into something a little bit more, premium.
Yeah.
expensive, slightly, posh.
Maybe I don't know. How you want to look at it? Marks and Spencer Christmas hamper in the post for you, Bazzer, after the shout. Only the best for me.
Yeah, God.
Haven't you got a Waitrose? Rather one of theirs.
Yeah, Waitrose. Marks and Spencer.
My missus goes, let's go to Waitrose, do some shopping. Pick up like a slice of chicken breast, fucking £9.50. How fucking much?
Nice one.
She buys like scones and fresh bread from there. And it
That's interesting. There's still some good bottle shops in Glasgow. That sounds,
Glasgow.
It's good to hear that they are there.
City, and that's the thing. I think the big places with the big populations will survive.
We'll get them.
I don't exactly know where you are. I know you're somewhere near York and all that lot, but certainly where I am.
York is the place I go to for Trembling Madness.
Yeah.
Where I am, I'm bordering near the northeast as well. I'm between York and northeast, so for me, the bottle shops are in small local towns in the northeast, and that's where they struggle.
Yeah, I mean, in Shrewsbury there is a place called Rad Beer. They are online as well. You've probably heard of them.
Yeah,
but the beer is quite expensive. They've got a tap room and that, but it is quite expensive.
I mean, you got to earn money having a bottle shop. I'd imagine most bottle shops had about 30% on to their price. They've got to make a living.
Well, you think if they're in cities or big towns, the rent and everything is going to be dearer, isn't it?
Of course it is. The outgoings is going to be huge.
Yeah.
In relation to what you're selling.
Probably paying £9 to £10 for a £6 beer.
Yeah, I don't think you could really survive just selling beer. You got to do something as well.
Yeah. Right, we'll move on. I'm lucky. My bottle shop 30 seconds walk from my house.
That sounds fantastic, Chris.
Yeah, I mean, some people say to me, I'm lucky because I've got Stonehouse on my doorstep. And I am lucky.
Yeah.
But, there's nothing wrong with it. There really isn't. But sometimes you wish there was something a little bit different as well.
Yeah, of course you do.
But I'm lucky. It is a good brewery and they do good beers and it is close and it's handy. I'm lucky. I'm more lucky that my wife doesn't really drink because ultimately we still have to drive there because there's no flipping taxis where I live, really. So if she wasn't a driver and a non-drinker, I'd be knackered.
Was I wondering why craft beer? Yeah, it's fair enough. Fair comment.
Yeah. But again,
I mean, the taxation reasons. We're going back to left blonde and the Castile Rouge. Yeah,
And it's funny. It depends on how you want to look at things, isn't it? I mean, some people say, "Well, I don't want to pay that much for a beer, so I don't care if the ABV is lowered." But if you notice how good a beer was and what it's gone to. Me personally, I'm on the side of just put the beer up 50p or a quid and keep the beer as good
to
as
be honest, I'd rather pay more for a legit beer than feel like you're being
quality
over. Yeah, I would definitely. I haven't had the pleasure of trying the left 6%. Maybe I should try it. To see how bad it really is.
I actually think you'll be sickened. It's, I don't know.
I used to love it.
Like to go to York. Another good, another reviewer.
Yeah, York's a fantastic place. It might have been. York's a small place, but it's nice. It's just, I like the history and that. It's just a great vibe to it.
I do plan on having a weekend up there with the missus some point.
Well, you let us know then.
Yeah, there's
knock on your door.
She likes all the sightseeing, and I don't mind it.
Yeah,
but then she'd do a day of sightseeing. I'd do half a day, and then
tootle off to the pub.
Yeah, there you go. Lee said York is fantastic.
It is fantastic.
Lovely city.
Yeah, it is. It is, Lee. It's fantastic. Love it.
Yes, Grolsch has gone down to 3.4.
That's terrible, isn't it?
And do you know what? Years and years and years ago, Grolsch, before my time, used to be on the PD, 5%.
Never.
Yeah. It was
They took it out of the
yeah.
UK as well for a brief period, didn't they?
Yeah. It's what a state of affairs it is, isn't it? Oh. But do you know what makes me laugh about the lowering of ABV? We are getting to our past now, so we'll sort of like wrap it.
Right? Wrap it up. Wrap it up.
Right.
I haven't got any wrapping.
What do they say? We don't want beer drinkers to be binge drinkers. So we don't want you going out drinking 15 pints of beer a night because it's bad for your health. No. Yeah. So what do? They lower the ABV from fucking 4%, 4.5% down to 3.5%, so people drink 20 pints of it.
Yeah, of course I do. I know.
Would it not be better to have people trying to drink 9% beers, having 3 and going home because they're pissed?
Oh, it's like it's just cheapening the name of your beer when you lower the ABV. That's all. You're doing yourself more harm than good, really. And there
we go. We'll quickly go through these comments.
Yeah, go through the comments and we'll wrap it up.
Quickly, there's not too many, I don't think. 3.4%, that's a disgrace. What's the point? Exactly. I'm not against low ABV beers to anyone else if that's what you want. But personally, I want a beer to taste like a beer. I'm sure JB is the same.
Yeah, totally agree.
It's got to be 5% more often than not, or it's not worth it. Grolsch was a super draft pint in the 90s, yeah.
Yes.
But you look in the 90s, you're talking 30 years ago now.
That's awful.
Yeah. I had higher ABV and an overripe banana. Yeah. Comment of the night. If we were going to have a podcast, that was going to be the title, that would be it.
That'd be brilliant, that.
Same as Vex, totally Bex, you mean? So Bex used to be 5.2, I think, like Stella.
Yeah, it did, yeah.
Bottles and that, and it always had like a real hoppy bite, and I always found it way too much. But
I'm not a fan of Bex, I'll be honest. But I appreciate it as a. I haven't tried it since.
Yeah, no, yeah. I mean, I think Bex is 4% now in the UK. On the PD, it's still 4.9.
To me, Bex, I put Bex in the same category as Holston. For me, that's
right. Lee saying bye.
Cheers, Lee. Thank you again for watching us and all your support and comments.
Yeah, big thanks to everyone. I think we'll wrap it up now, shall we?
Yeah, we'll wrap it up.
We'll wrap it up. A big thanks
to everyone. Baz. Thank you so much, everybody.
Anyone that doesn't know Sofa King Drunk, go and give Danny a sub. He's a great reviewer.
Totally. He's a legend.
Brilliant. And he's given the old ciao for now, guys.
Yeah. See you soon, Danny, mate.
We're in the bedroom live room of dreams.
Yeah. The kitchen of dreams, isn't it, with him?
The kitchen of dreams with him, yeah.
The kitchen of dreams with him.
Yeah, so a big thanks, guys, for tuning in.
Big thanks, much appreciated.
We'll have a quick
it's been brilliant.
Nap before we disappear.
We'll have a 5-minute nap before we bugger off.
But yeah, I'm happy to set up another one with John at some point.
Yeah, we'll sort something out. Definitely. It's been good. It's been good. Been too long.
It has. It's been a while, and it's been good that everyone has participated. We haven't had much time to chat ourselves, I don't think, really.
We haven't, but it's been good. It's been good live. It's been a good live. It's been a good live.
Yeah, when I finish it, they'll go, was it any good? I'll go, it's been cracking.
It has. It's just gone. Those goes too quick, doesn't it?
It has, yeah. That 40 minutes really went quick, and now 30 minutes has gone since. But a big thank you to everyone. So I'm going to end it there. A big thank you to JB. A big thank you to everyone else. And I will see you again soon, and JB will, on another beer review. Thanks for watching.
Beep, beep. We off?